Tonight's live show is brought to you by Emeterm, an anti-emetic or anti-nausea device. A great option to eliminate seasickness on a cruise. This is a comfortable wearable device worn right on your wrist. It is placed right on the P6 pressure point on your wrist that sends electrical impulses to stimulate the median nerve, then travels to the brain via the central nervous system, which helps alleviate nausea and vomiting. It has 5 different levels to customize to fit your needs. It has an easy-to-use button to turn on and off and even change the settings. It comes with a very convenient magnetic connector that attaches right to the device for charging through a USB port. Just like any product, always read the instruction manual prior to using this device. So if you are someone who is prone to motion sickness but love to cruise, this may be a great option to make your cruise vacation much more enjoyable. Once again, this is Emeterm, an anti-emetic or anti-nausea wearable wristband.
Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. There you are.
Good evening.
Good evening. What is going on, everybody? How are we doing tonight? Somebody holla. Can you hear us? Can you see us? Can you smell? Never mind. Can you hear us? And I just want to know if you can hear us and see us. Cause I think I got in makeup. I made sure I had deodorant on. What's going on, everybody? Lovely to see you all. How are we doing tonight, guys? Great to have you here. What's up, Marine One from New Jersey? First timer. Love to see you here in the chat. All right, guys.
It's moving so fast. I don't know how you can read it.
I can't read it. I can't read it. All right, I'm just gonna dive right in. Well, first off, why don't you say hi to everybody? Give them a big Sharonatsea welcome.
Welcome.
Was that it?
I don't know.
Boy,
Welcome to our live show. We are here every week if anyone's new out there, and we love it when new people come and join in on the fun.
We sure do love it when new people. We love it when old people come. New, old, anyone in between, all that kind of stuff. We have a lot going on tonight, guys. So let's jump right into things. And
yeah, Jamie asked, for those of you on the cruise crew, Jamie asked, I guess, a question out there. What people wanted us to talk about tonight, so we are going to talk about a few of those things and whatever else comes up.
Yeah, because we'll be here for like what, 4 to 5 hours, I think, right? Is that the time frame tonight?
I don't think quite that long.
You don't think it'll go that long? All right, we'll see what happens. Hold on, let me just make sure that I have my visual, so I know that we're still moving and we're live and all that good stuff here. Excellent, excellent. People are loving your tropical vibes. I just saw that in the chat. You're looking very tropical.
Oh.
Tropicana, Tropicante, if you're going to Costa Maya, Tropicante, that's where you want to go. All right, guys, listen, let me jump in. I've been doing a new thing lately. I try to keep up with the chat. I like to say hi to as many people as I can. So while I'm saying hi to everyone, do me a favor, if you're into creating vlogs and travel and cruise vlogs and stuff, this is a great spot right now to jump in and post that you're a creator, and folks can go check out your channel. Say something fun and interesting so people will so you'll catch their eye, or something like that. I heard somebody say that on another channel, so I'm totally stealing it. So if you know who I stole that from, shh, don't tell them. And I'm going to try to say hi to folks. First, let me also say cheers, everybody. I just had to wet my whistle really quick before I get into this. So as usual, I'm going to go back. First off, all you early birds, we love having you here early. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you so much. I just saw this. I can't ignore this. Timothy Walters, you're insane, dude.
Gosh.
You're out
Timothy,
of control.
thank you.
So much, man.
You are
crazy. That's unbelievable. Thank you for your generous super chat. So hello, Timothy Walters. That seems like an appropriate place to start, doesn't it?
You want to be first.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess that's the standard, right? If you want to be first, I guess there's not really a better way to do it. So amazing. Thank you so much, Timothy. We love you, man. All right, so let's start with the 6 o'clock. 6 p.m. The first person to chime in at 6 p.m. was
Spikers, Crazy Cruisers.
Spikers, Crazy Cruisers. What's going on, guys? Slinky Engelking's here. Scott Weber's here. Fisher Fun Ventures. Mark Robertson, War Eagle. Julie D is here. Hi, C. Cindy. Getting excited for the SAS group cruise in October. So are we, to hang out with you and Paul. It's going to be amazing. Nurse Nancy, our beloved and your beloved Nurse Nancy is here. She will be running solo tonight.
She is solo.
Can you believe that
Be
Leanne,
nice, sure.
Nancy's partner in crime, Leanne, has another evening off? I'm gonna have to check the employee handbook and see. She's been taking a lot of time off lately. I know she'll be watching this later, so I don't want her to get nervous or anything. But I'm gonna have to put in a call to HR and check and see what the if there's a LOA paperwork I have to file. That's manager speak, but you know what I mean. Sheila Bossiger is here. What's up? Holly Ayers is here. Lovely to see you. Journey with the Gingers. Nicole Rodriguez. Sean and Casey on vacay mode. What is up? Justin Cook's here. Javalente C.A. Valente. Bonsoir. Bonjour from Montreal. Wow, you just threw me a massive curveball. Lovely to see you. Thanks. Mark Pash is in the house. What's up? So there's someone from Montreal and there's someone from Oklahoma.
Oh, wow.
What is a diverse dichotomy there? Blaine 2007 in the house. Big Pap is here. We'll also be having drinks with Big Pap on the big group cruise as well. Sheila Bossiger will be there as well. All the group cruisers are here. Bill Leach is here. Najuma Brown. Jeffrey Endicott. What is up? Alex Valdivia is here. Lovely to see you guys. Kevin Bluck in the house. Joseph Johnson. Carla Miller is here. Morgan Alexander. What's up, Morgan Alexander? Elisa M. Garcia is here. Greg S. in the house. Renee Burton's here. Joe McMullen. What's going on? Glenn Edinburgh is here. Bianca Gooden's here. Jeffrey Endicott in the house. Amy Rogers. Josh Odom's here. Marilyn Moore. DC 810. Speaking of somebody who's going to be on the group cruise. What's up, Deb? Sharon Toner Clarkson is here. STC. I'm just going to shorten that to STC. Serenity Pirates. What's going on? Carla Miller's here. Jessica Mullins. Sonia H is in the house. What's up? Jay Kanatzer is here. Next cruise is next year, having surgery this year. Well, Jay, get better and get ready for a great time next year. Beverly Otey is in the house. Otey is here. Cruising through life. What's going on? Julie Reefsteck is in the house. What's up, Julie? I think I said hi to Holly Ayers. Frederick Kasperzak is here. What's up, Frederick? Ronnie Gilbert's here. Dave and Brandy from Dave and Brandy's Excursions. Lovely to have you kids here with us tonight. Paul Callahan is here. Callahan, do you have anything to do with Callahan Parts out of Sandusky, Ohio? Just wondering. Midlife Crazy's in the house. Charles Young is here. Kate Kraut, Keto Kim Travels, Hubner Hijinks. What's up to the Hubners? How you guys doing today? Great to have you. Sarah Phillips is here. Ms. WW is in the house. What's up, Ms.? Michael Betancourt's here. Chef Miggs, what's up, buddy? Cruisin' Caboodle. I'm going to say that again. Cruisin' Caboodle is here.
Mama Stars.
What is up?
Cruisin' Caboodle.
Mama Stars is now Cruisin' Caboodle?
Yeah. Got to change.
Oh my gosh. Mama Stars, you are all over the place, but I like it. Patty McFall Monk is here. Firestorm V1. Hold on. Firestorm V1. Speaking of group cruise. Am I putting that name in the right place?
No.
Am I not?
No.
I got confused. Never mind. Pay no attention to me. Thank you very much. Pam Chance is here. Artie Kaiser's in the house. Let's see. I know there's a lot more folks. TP is here. What's up, TP? Lovely to see you. There he is, Timothy Walters. Marky Mark, Mr. Cruise Fever 1. Kimberly Hopkins. Nana Loves Cruising is here. Liz Preston's in the house. What is up, Liz? Great to have you. Christine Detmer is here. Karen Sutherland. James Hester. Christine Huffman. Cindy Eisler is here. What's up, Cindy? Sandra McKendrick in the house. Robert Childers. Janet Moyer. What's going on, Janet? You made it. Awesome to see you. Julie D is here. Najuma Brown. I think I said hi to Najuma. Haley Man. Traveling Queen Bee is here. Marine One, a.k.a. Phil Morris. What is up, Phil Morris? Great to have you. Rob Chartrand is here. Did I miss anybody? Jen Di Giovanna is in the house. Andrew Swees or Swise. Is it Swise? It's Swise. Andrew Swise. I'm sticking with Swise. I'm putting my money on Swise. Mary Powell is here. Barbara Hanna's in the house. The Claykowskis. Give them a bagok.
Bagok.
Is that all you got?
Bagok.
Bagok!
Oh my.
All right, a little bagok for our good buddy John Clayco from the Claykowskis channel. Nicole Rodriguez is here. Richard Norwood, the Snowman, coming at you. When is Budweiser going to sign up as a sponsor? I don't know, man. I'm wondering when Tito's is going to be signing up as a sponsor. Cheers, everyone. What do you got there? You got something going on there?
I actually do not have a martini tonight. I have a strawberry margarita.
Really?
Yes.
Congratulations. You know what? I'm going to say this to you.
Well, We were out of the good stuff that I like in my martinis, so I went with strawberry margarita.
Hold on, I'm drinking the good stuff. What good stuff are you talking about?
The
mix.
Yeah, the mix.
I know what you mean.
I like the fruity mix.
Okay, who else is here? Did I miss? Oh my God, I jumped all the way to the bottom of the chat. That is crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Let me get caught up a little bit here.
Well, did you say hi to everyone?
I'm not sure if I got everyone, but I think I did. I jumped a little bit here. Karen Sutherland, we said hi. Nicholas Moreau is here. Allie D is in the house. B Staten 67.
You're starting over again?
No, that's 605. Mr. Cruise Fever 1 is in the house. Melissa Zimmerman is up. What's going on, Melissa Zimmerman? What's up? Everyone say hi to Melissa Zimmerman.
Melissa's
she happens to be somebody
daughter.
we know.
Yeah,
yes.
That's our daughter.
Sharon made her with her own 2 hands many years ago. Chavez Mom 75 is in the house. What is up? I think we got everybody. Katie Kim, I apologize if I missed your name. I know we jumped up in the chat a little bit here, and I want to make sure that I say hi to everybody without missing you. But sometimes, guys, it's almost impossible. It's 6:14. I'm still at 6:06 in the chat. So I'm going to scroll ahead quickly.
Oh, I thought you were at the bottom already.
Oh, no, it jumped to the bottom, babe.
Oh,
yeah. Sharon, pretty blouse. Thank you, Karen. That's very nice of you. Cruising on the
you.
horizon for the first time, and Dorian might mess it up. That's what Justin Cook said. Justin, here's the key, man. Dorian's not messing anything up. You're going to be cruising on the horizon and having a great time. You might have to go out of your way a little, but nothing is getting messed up. We'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, they'll move around it and
yes,
and get you. You know, you may not stop at the same ports, but you should be safe.
You got that right. Scott Weber's here. Hi, C. Cindy, creator close to 1K. Please subscribe. You guys do us a favor. Hi, C. Cindy
is so
and
close.
Paul. Hi, C's Paul have a channel. They do a lot of neat little videos. They are a lot of fun, folks. They enjoy drinking, eating, and sharing that with you guys.
And they vlog all their cruises, and they give you lots of information. They show you a lot of things on their videos.
And they're going to be on the group cruise with us. So do us a favor. At some point, pop over there, give them a little sub, hit that button, give them a little love.
1,000.
And they're going to have some stuff coming out from the group cruise too. You're not going to want to miss that. Dave and Brandy's Excursions with their creator, posting Amber Cove tomorrow. What's up, Ruth Todd? How you doing? Good evening, Felicia Phillips. Who else do we have here? Drinking a martini, guys. Where is yours? James, you saw mine, man. It's right here, right here, ready to go. Charles Young from Michigan. What's going on? Going on our honeymoon October 27, 2019 on the Breakaway. Never been on a cruise. Charles?
Oh, nice.
Well, listen, Charles, if your first ever cruise is on your honeymoon, then you might as well book your second cruise. Because, I mean, I don't know if you guys are with me or not. First cruise, honeymoon, dude, are you thinking you're not even going to see the ship, right? I mean, you're not even going to leave the cabin. I mean, hello, you know what I'm talking about? So, just get the next cruise booked, and you'll be okay, Charles. And your fiance will appreciate it. Let's see, what else? Nurse Nancy is here. She is a creator. Kay Kraut loves the olives. Cool. Josh Odom's creating. The Claykowski's creator of vlogs, live streams, ship shows, cruises, and all other things that are amazing. Make sure you give him some love, too.
I think to put out some great Alaska vlogs.
Oh, my God, yes.
I'm sure they're going to be great.
Yes, he's got some stuff it's cooking. I predict in the next day or two, Claykowski will have some new stuff out, and I'm super excited about that. Julie D is supposed to be packing for a cruise, but she's listening instead. Excellent choice. Let's see. Oh, maybe Mama Sarge is now. Oh, there you go. There's Cruising Caboodle. Mentioned that again.
Yeah.
The Sport Crazy. Hey, first timer. What's up, The Sport Crazy? Glad to have you. Dante Slocum in the house. Dante said, I'm scared. Dante, don't be scared. Everything's going to be fine. We'll take good care of you. Karen Sutherland said, what flavor martini? Karen, this is a very dry, very dirty Tito's vodka martini. It's got 4 olives. These olives are stuffed with blue cheese, which is what I love, and it's a very, very dry. It's barely even a sniff of vermouth in this bad boy, and that's the way we like it, isn't it, babe?
Well, that's the way you like it.
That is the way I like it. Diane Dietrich is here. Cheers. What's going on? Sharon Clarkson said, Jamie, just watched you drinking on a cruise video. Just got off the Mariner, frozen mojitos. Wow. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm glad you enjoyed those mojitos. Laura Salinas in the house. Mary Jean Robinette's here. Midlife Crazy creator pushing their way to 1,000 subs. David Ingebrigtsen is here. Rob from Life with Faber. Speaking of creators, Rob from Life with Faber. Life with Faber is a channel you want to go check out. Him and his lovely wife Favor putting down lots of stuff.
They put all kinds of things out.
Yes,
as well.
they do. Favor does a lot of unboxing. She does a lot of like stuff, apparel and stuff. Just amazing things. If you are a lady and you like girly stuff, I think it's safe to say that Favor is a girl's girl. Right? I mean, everything. She's just, femininity
And
to
she
the
puts
hill.
a lot of,
in addition to the awesome vlogs that they
fashion
make.
unboxing
Yes.
and things like that
Yes.
out as well. So
There you
if
go.
you're into cruise fashion, things like that, she's a good one to watch.
Sandra McKendrick's going to give it a shot with a family of 22 cruising on Carnival Dream January 11th. So excited to try vlogging, and what a great time to do it. Sandra, yes, but no. Vlogging with a family of 22 could be the most difficult thing you've ever done in your whole life. So be warned, and let us know how it turned out by posting on the Cruise Crew page.
We have more trouble vlogging when we're with family than when we're alone.
Oh my God, yes.
It's hard because, well, you want to spend time with the family, and then you're trying to vlog, and it's hard because everyone's talking at once and doing everything, and you know, it's really hard to edit things.
Totally. Dave and Brandy said, Sharonatsea, did you approve her time off? Yes, Dave and Brandy. Leanne's time off was approved because we never want to take away from the associates' quality of life opportunities. But like I said, we still need to go.
She's going to be holding things down, though, when
Yes.
we're on our group cruise, and Nurse Nancy's going to be on the cruise with us.
Yeah.
So
And it
we'll
doesn't
have to
mean
leave Leanne in charge.
it doesn't mean there's not some sort of a documentation trail though that be created. Oh, Danny Boy is here. What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna jump all the way to the bottom of the chat because we have a lot of stuff to do. B-Statin67's from Texas. You can't say Oklahoma without mentioning Texas. Sorry, dude. Texas. I'm with you.
There's Sean Furiel. They just came back from a great, their first cruise.
Where?
You went.
Did I go too fast?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sean and Paige, yes.
Yeah.
Happy Monday to you guys too. Thank you for sharing your cool pictures and stuff on the Sharonatsea Cruise Crew page.
Yeah, they look like they had an
blast.
amazing time.
Very nice.
Yeah.
A lovely couple having a lovely time on the Splendor. Awesome guys.
I'm curious that one. I want to find out the one excursion they went on. I think it might have been Puerto Vallarta where they were looked like zip lining and things. That looked amazing.
Yes.
That's an excursion I might want to try.
Totally. Hi, C. Cindy will be cruising with John Heald in 2020. That is awesome. He's a great guy to cruise with. Karen Sutherland is from Sandusky, Ohio. That's awesome. Are you an heir to the Callahan Auto Parts? Or no? Okay, I was just checking.
You just asked that.
No, that was somebody else.
Oh,
Karen Sutherland said, I'm from Sandusky, Ohio.
Oh.
I know, it's very difficult to keep up. It's extremely fast-paced in the beginning of the show.
I like, what are you asking everyone if they're
Listen,
Noah Callahan?
It does stink that the Sky Ride is having maintenance for a month. It looks so fun. You're right, man, but I'll tell you what, better to not ride the Sky Ride than to have the Sky Ride fall off of the rail in the middle of the cruise. So I'm okay with it. Sharon and Matthew might be a little bummed out. Nancy will be bummed out, but we will survive.
Well, I think it might be back up and running by the group cruise.
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Right now, I thought it was scheduled through the end of September to be down.
We will see what happens.
So
we will see what happens.
See.
All right, I'm going to jump to the bottom a little bit. Nana's Cruise, I just heard of Tito's for the first time. It's gluten-free, so I'm going to try it. That's exactly why I drink it, Nana, because it's gluten-free. That's not why I drink it.
No.
I drink it because it's good. You got to try chocolate martini. Talk about chocolate wasted. Okay, I might check that out this time because on the group cruise we're going to be rocking the Cheers program and we're going to be spending a lot of quality time with our friends at the Alchemy Bar.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how that goes.
Jamie talked me into it.
Mm-hmm. Bernard Hackney, it's okay that you're late. You're forgiven. Emily Cooksey, what is up? Loves Tito martinis. Paige that just got off Mexican Riviera Saturday. The Cheers package was no joke. I never drank and ate so much in my life. Gained at least 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Oh, Paige, you poor thing. You poor thing. And you're ready to book another one, aren't you? Snowman said, Diane Dietrich, I'm also a Dietrich, but spelled it different. So many Dietrichs in such a small place. Who would have figured? What else do we have going on? Scott Ashburg is here going on his first cruise, February 2020 on the Legend. Awesome. The Bare Necessities 30th anniversary cruise. Are we going to talk about your cruise when it gets closer? Is that the 2-week cruise that you're referencing there, Scott, that I heard about? The Bare Necessities nude cruise? Scott, are you really going, or are you just trying to stir up a little activity here? You can let us know the truth. It's cool. Let's see, Jamie, don't forget that pace car. That's what Ray Price said. All right, man, I'll work on my pace. I will give it a shot. Let's see, I'm listening, you guys. Thank you so much for your support and kind words. You know I love you. Oh, life with Faber. Faber, we know Rob is the head. We know you're always making the vlogs and stuff, and Rob gets sent out to do the recon work and see what's going on the other channels.
Yeah.
And this funny thing is, it's so difficult being someone who vlogs and has a channel, being able to enjoy other people's stuff. You don't get a lot of time for it. You know, you try to jump in here or there, and you want to make an appearance because you don't want to seem like a jerk or make people think that you don't enjoy their stuff. It's just time is there's not a lot of extra time to sit around and enjoy.
Logs into a lot of the live shows, other live shows, and I'm
tried.
around a lot of times, but you know, he's the one on the keyboard, and he kind of runs that. I used to watch a lot of the videos when I was working at night a lot, because I would catch up on them at night, and now that I'm not really working, maybe one night a week, I don't really work that much at night anymore, so I don't have as much time, so I feel like I'm behind on a lot of videos. I've been trying to watch some here and there lately, but I know there's a lot of them that I keep seeing that I'm like, oh, I need to watch that, so.
You are correct about that. Let's see. David Ingebrigtsen said, I'm not old enough to drink, so it's going to be water. Hey, man, that's okay. You know what you can do? Get yourself a Miami Vice with no alcohol.
Oh.
And then you'll look super cool, and you'll be enjoying a very tasty drink as well. Let's see. What else? My daughter's company produces Finlandia vodka. Not sure how much it is. I'm not a vodka fan. Big Pap, we got to talk. We got to talk, man. I think we need to exchange addresses for Christmas presents or something like that when we're on that group cruise, buddy. We're going to work that out.
Oh my gosh.
Emily Cooksey just says, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, Emily. No, not an air. Thank you, Karen. See, Karen knew what I was talking about. Jamie always is on Lido Locos live shows. That's what Sarah Phillips said. Yes, I mean, you know, Sarah, listen, they're not here, right? Can we talk about those guys a little bit? Because they're not around. Nobody saw them here. Do you guys see them here anywhere? Nah.
They might pop right in. You never know.
I go on there.
Package.
I mean, listen, it's embarrassing to say, but Tony, he kind of idolizes me. It's a weird dynamic. He's not here, right? No.
Oh,
okay, so yeah, and
hi, Tony.
What? So I like to go on there and it makes them feel like, we're buddies, and it just makes them feel good, to know that I'm supporting him. I mean, we love Jenny. She's an amazing, amazing woman. And I mean, if she just had her own show by herself, I would watch that 24 hours a day. But you throw Tony in there. I just like to support my buddies.
Oh my gosh, Jamie.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We love those guys. We're great friends with them. We love the heck out of them.
Yeah.
We were just watching their stuff. They're on the Celebrity Equinox right now. Did you see the video that they had where they ended up Tony forgot his wallet, and they went down to get a lobster roll somewhere, and they went live from this place. Hundreds of people were watching it. From what I understand, so many people, because he forgot his wallet, so many people were like, I'll buy the lunch, don't worry about it. Apparently so many people called to buy lunch. He's got 175 orders of lobster roll heading to his house right now in North Carolina. They're on ice. They freeze dried them, and they're sending them to his house directly.
Jenny,
it's an amazing story.
to leave Tony in charge with all the money, though. I would never leave you in charge with all the money.
That is correct. That is correct.
Be gone.
Yes, Sharon said they are on a cruise. They are on a cruise. Hold on. Somebody said I'm a smart. You're such a smart ass, Jamie. Sarah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just trying to keep it real. Irene Momcat said Tony and Jenny will eventually see this. No, they won't. They're very busy.
They will.
Oh my God, So Tweety is here. So Tweety is in the house.
So Tweety.
So Tweety, I have a bone to pick with you. I was sitting there getting ready tonight for the live show, and all of a sudden it pops up that you just put a new video out. How are you going to put a new video out that I can't watch until like hours later because I have to do the live show? It's not cool, So Tweety, aka Hillary.
Well,
it's not cool.
Later.
So make sure you check her out and her newest video from her Princess Cruising. She does some of the coolest solo cruising video content out there. She just shows you what she does, and she's a young woman and goes out and has a great time. And
her videos always just make me feel really relaxed.
Oh gosh,
everything's just like so peaceful.
Yes,
and
if you like to cruise and chill, she is as chill as they come. Slinky Angle King looks over shoulders. So, Tony. Psych, Sharon with the hi, Tony. I am group cruise ready, said Bianca Gooden. Way to go, Bianca. We love to hear that. We love to hear that. I was heartbroken. I was willing to call. I got hold of them on Facebook Messenger. I was like, I'll call. They were already in the museum. Hold on, Slinky. You were heartbroken? I mean, it's just a couple of lobster rolls. I mean, heartbroken? All right. You're very sensitive. You're a loving person. I know that about you.
I don't know everything behind it, but I think it sounds like they've been trying to get a lobster roll for a long time or something. I don't know. Maybe some of this was before we watched them. Last
time they went to Key West, they went to go to this place that Jenny was touting, for what I understand, and it wasn't open. And it's like, oh man, that hurts. We know how that feels. That's what happened to us in Ensenada. When Sharon had a plan of all these places we were going to go, and none of them were open because it was a Sunday and it was early in the day.
But you know, I really wasn't looking as forward to those as they were up for the lobster roll. I mean, it was Ensenada.
Okay, what else do we have? I don't want to miss any questions. Paige Villarreal said it was the greatest outdoors adventure and barbecue in PV, hands down the time of my life. Terrifying at spots. I may or may not have cried just because I'm deathly afraid of heights.
That slide, the one slide. Oh my God, that looked kind of terrifying, but it would be fun to do.
Pam said, "You don't understand, Jamie. Poor Jenny looks so sad for Tony."
She did.
Let's see. I felt bad for Tony. All right, enough feeling bad. It was a couple lobster. I'm sure they got. Believe me, I told you they have 150 orders heading to their house right now. Everyone hooked them up. Will you list all of your favorite cruise vloggers at the end so I can fill in my gaps? Looking for more similar to you guys. That's what Sandra said. Will we do that?
Okay. Sure, we can put, maybe after this video goes to replay, in the description, I'll just put a lot of their, list all their YouTube channels.
Hold on a second. If you list some, then you're going to leave some out, and that would not be appropriate.
Well,
would it?
I'll try to list everyone I know.
Yes.
I mean, there may be some that if I leave someone out and they see that, just let me know. I'll add you. I'll try to.
No,
I'll try to add.
They won't let you know. They will be mad at you. They will be angry. They will hold resentment over you.
I will add
It'll be crazy.
All the ones that are kind of in our cruising community that we interact with. That
Elisa Garcia says daughter wants to know if you can bring Capri juice boxes on the cruise. I'm going to say yes, as long as they're sealed.
Well, it depends on what cruise line too. If it's most of them you can. Let's see. I believe it's Norwegian. I don't think they let you bring anything on. No.
They're hardcore.
Yeah.
They are hardcore. What is up, D&G Explorers? Great to have you guys, Derek and Gregory. Lovely to see you. Christopher Cunningham's in the house as well. Oh, Danny boy feels bad for the lobsters. Okay. Scott said yes, really going on the new cruise, paid in full during tax season.
Oh wow!
Congratulations.
You'll have to tell us all about it.
Hey man, I would tell you to get online and post some pictures of sharonatsea Cruise Crew. If you can just block out a few the incidentals, if you don't mind, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. All right, guys, listen. Let's get into it. Let's talk about some stuff. A couple things we wanted to cover. Number one, I did ask if folks had some topics they might want to cover. A couple that we pulled out that seemed of interest was hurricane season coming up, booking excursions outside the cruise line, a little hint on how to do that stuff, and what else you got?
Why don't you see if some of the people that ask questions, you see if they're in the chat. If they're in the chat, we'll answer their questions. If they're not, then we'll.
Well, geez, honey, that's a little hard to do. I mean, you want me to glance through all these?
Oh no, here, I just printed out who listed a question.
Okay. Well, listen. Why don't we jump into this one right now? That first one there.
Where? Oh.
I don't know. I don't know if this person is here. I don't see them in here. But we had a question. Asked. We had a question. Hold on. I need to talk a little funny. Maybe I need a drink. Okay. Yeah. We had a question asked of us from Melissa Fierro, and that was one of the topics was how do you go about finding great deals on shore excursions when you're on the cruise? You want to begin, or you want me to begin, or what do you got cooking?
Is that the one you had the little video?
I might have a little something to share.
Find great deals. Well, great deals. Usually, the great deals we find are with not through the cruise line. There are outside agencies, companies, and we just kind of do research. We get online. We figure out what we kind of want to do. Check out different companies. We go on Shore Excursioneer a lot for things because they seem to be the cheapest, probably, I don't know, 75 or more % of the time.
Yes.
And we've always had pretty good, safe. We've always felt safe with them. All the excursion companies they've used.
For sure.
Things. So usually that's what we do. It's not like there's big things out there where there's just necessarily big clearance deals or anything like that. It's just we go with outside agencies, or we'll contact one direct ourselves if we see there's something we want to do and we read about the company.
Yes.
And things like that. And that's kind of how we go about it. We very rarely book through the cruise line. Maybe I would say nowadays maybe 1% of the time. The only time we will is if it's an excursion that we want to do that is not offered anywhere else. Like, for instance, the only thing that I can think of off the top of my head is when we go to Puerto Vallarta, going to, I can't think of the place. Where's the place we've been to? Starts with a C.
Oh my God, I can't remember it either.
We have a video about it too. We just went there.
Come on, you better think of it. What does it start with?
Oh, it starts with a C.
That little island deal. Come on, Sharon.
Someone's gonna come up with it.
Yeah, Las Coletas. Thank you, Diane.
Oh my God.
Holy mackerel.
I had like a mental block there.
Jeez.
Okay, Las Coletas. Anyway, so whenever we go to Puerto Vallarta, if we want to go, we've gone to Las Coletas a couple of times. If we want to go there, we'll book it through the cruise line because when there's a ship in port, that's the only way you can get there. So, but other than that, we usually book outside companies. We just have better luck, more personalized service, attention, they're cheaper, and we just have a much better experience. And you learn a lot more. They tell you a lot of things that you don't hear on the crowded ship excursions.
Yes, I will. One quick example I'll give you, and only because this happened recently at the beginning of the year.
And sometimes if nobody else books it, when you're booking like through Shore Excursionaire or companies like that, you end up with a private tour. I'd say probably 90% of the time we end up with a private tour because nobody else is booked.
Yes.
So
I'll give you an example. So we went on, we took an ATV tour in St. Martin, and we have a friend who was on a cruise, and he took one as well, but he took one through the ship. So when you're on it with the ship, there's 15 to 20 people versus ours was just 3 of us.
Or more. Sometimes there's more.
There's a lot of liability. There's paperwork. There's waivers. There's time you have to spend making sure everyone in the group knows what they're doing. You constantly have to slow down to wait for others, all that kind of stuff.
You spend almost an hour just filling out paperwork and just hanging around before you even get to take your tour.
Whereas with us, they just said, do you guys know how to ride an ATV? We're like, yes. And they're like, let's go.
No, we had to sign a waiver too.
Well, yeah, but that took 2 seconds.
It was just us, so it just took, barely 5 minutes.
So there you go. So it was super easy. So really quick, I'm going to give you guys a quick example, if it's cool, on some of the differences that you might see when you are just booking yourself versus booking with the cruise ship. So I'm going to see if I can talk through this, and if this will work for us. I'm going to turn up my volume a smidge and see how this works. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me okay when I start this thing. All right, so here's the deal. Let's say you go to Shore Excursionaire, a website that we use a lot. You go to this website and you click in what cruise line you're on, then you click in the ship and then the sail date after that. Okay, and when you do that, like there's our Horizon sail date coming up. When you do that, it shows all the excursions that they are working with these companies. So let's say we want to look at Grand Cayman, for instance. If you go to Grand Cayman and let's say we want to do the parasailing at 7 Mile Beach, well, they've got this thing for $69.99 a person for the parasailing event at 7 Mile Beach. At the same time, and so what happens is you're on the website, it's got all the details of it, your meeting place, what's included, the price per person, again, it lists out, you pick the exact date to book it, it's $89 a person, then it goes up a little bit per other person and stuff like that, and then it shows you how to book it through maybe PayPal or Visa, American Express, MasterCard or whatever. So you can book directly, pay ahead of time. Shore Excursionaire is like the middle person. Let's say you want to do the same thing with Carnival Cruise Lines. Carnival has a parasail adventure and beach break for $119 per person. I mean, that's a huge, huge difference in this particular situation. And with Carnival, they'll give you a ride. The transportation is provided just like with Shore Excursionaire. They give you an option to get dropped off, but you can see the price difference on that kind of a deal.
Now, it says you can go to the beach after,
Yes.
but then you have to get your own transportation back.
Then you have another website like Short Trips where you can do a similar thing as well. They have a price of $104 per person, still cheaper than what Carnival is offering. But you have to look at the price and the details and really read and see what's involved. But you can see Shore Excursioneer has a very, very much lower price. Or let's say you want to go to a beach club like Mr. Sancho's and you want to book it yourself. Well, you can go to a website directly for any place or any company you want to work with and look up some information. Like Mr. Sancho's is an all-inclusive beach club, and you can go there and you can get on their website and you can pull up what the pricing is, and for $5 you can secure your spot, and then when you get there you just pay the difference. But those are some of the things that you can do when you are booking stuff yourself, and you can have a lot of control over over what you're going to pay and the experience you have. And the only thing that people worry about is getting back to the ship on time. And as long as you're paying attention to the clock and you're smart, you ought to be okay.
And I think I think every company that we've gone through Shore Excursionaire have all guaranteed you'll get back to the ship.
Yes.
On time.
Yes. Now, we've never had to deal with that guarantee, and I don't know how it truly plays out, whether it's just they pay or they get you there or whatever the case is.
If for some reason something does happen and they can't get you back, they'll do their best to get you back, but they will pay to get you to the next port. For sure, for sure.
So that's a little bit of information on, you just go out and look things up, and you can book directly with a company online. You can call them and ask questions first. You can do a lot of reviews and see what the feedback is on them, and then pull the trigger on your own excursion and save money, get a better experience, less people, you get more time with the excursion, or instead of spending 5 hours, you're done in 3 hours because you don't have to wait for 30 other people to do the same thing. So there you have it. There you have it. All right, let's jump back into the chat a little bit and see what's going on.
And when we say this, though, we're not talking about just getting off the ship, grabbing any old person that says, "Oh, here, I'm going to take you here," and hopping in their car and going. We don't do that kind of thing.
Yes.
Because we go with, we do our research and we go with.
There's a question from Pam Shantz. If I get cancellation and medical insurance, do they cover for pre-existing conditions?
Not always. It depends on the policy. For example, I book people through Travel Guard most of the time, and with Travel Guard, you have so many days to get your insurance from the time you book the cruise. I think it's 15 days to cover pre-existing conditions. Mm-hmm. After that, it will not cover the pre-existing conditions.
That is correct. That is correct.
But each company is slightly different on their time frames, but most of them do not cover pre-existing conditions.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Thank you very much, Sharon. Amazing breakdown. Let's see. Sheila said, my daughter and I had a private tour of Roatan. That was wonderful. Sharon, have you heard anything about the Carnival Conquest this Saturday changing the itinerary?
Because of the hurricane? Is that
Yes.
what they're... Not yet, but usually they don't tell you until the day before, sometimes even the day of. With the hurricanes, they can't predict a few days out what's going to be happening. Mm-hmm. I mean, the hurricane could get worse. It could, go away, not even be happening. So yeah, they wait. Unfortunately, that's something they have to do. They have to wait till the last minute to tell you because they really don't know. The weather, you can't predict the weather.
Yes. You are so correct. And we're going to talk a little bit about hurricanes in a little bit, so stay tuned for that action. Blaine said some people have had accidents on ATVs. They have, Blaine. On occasion, someone will drive off the road and crash theirs. So you always got to be careful and make sure you're trying to be safe. Dana said, I did the same in Belize with the zip line and cave float. We did it outside, and the friends did the carnival. Mm-hmm. Dana, I'm wondering if you have feedback on the difference. Was yours a better experience than the one that the folks did on Carnival? So let us know. Crazy Cat Travels, sorry I'm late. CCTV unboxings can't be missed. Knew you'd just get going. You'd be getting going. I know, Crazy Cat, and I don't know if some of you guys just came over from that. Cruise Ship CV was doing a cool unboxing. Mm-hmm. Sharon, sometimes if someone went live right up against us, I might have an issue. But when it's the godmother, the one and only Sherry from Cruise Ships TV, you're free and clear, girl. She started this whole deal. So I'll tell you what, we love her and we love her channel, and we're just sorry that we couldn't tune in and say hey. So I hope that was a great time over there. And if you're coming over from CTTV, welcome. A couple people might. We're hitting 270. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for being here and joining us. We really, really, really appreciate it. Let's see. All right, so some folks said they hear us good, so that was cool. Thank you so much. I found that if you book your own shore excursion through a third party, you also need to allocate yourself extra time at the end to get back to the ship as a safety margin. You're right, Amy, but if you establish with them, where will you be dropping me off? Most of the time, sometimes they can't get into the port to pick you up, but they can usually always get into the port and drop you off right where any other excursion would. And you're in control. If you want to get back 2 hours early, 1 hour, 3 hours, that's your call. You tell them what you want to do.
A lot of times when we take excursions, if there's not that many people or we're by ourselves, they'll ask us or we'll tell them what time we want to be back. And they just kind of, they kind of base the tour around when we want to be back. We may see, sometimes they'll take you to places that you want to go that weren't really in the plans, or, bring you back sooner than maybe the tour if you need to get back or whatever. They kind of will personalize it a little more if you're the only ones too. So that's nice.
And that amazing tour we took in St. Martin, we stopped at a little side of the road place that our tour guide was familiar with. And although they offered some delicious choice of food, which included some goat and some ox tongue, we went for the ribs. Yeah. We still don't know what ribs or the ribs of what they were, but man, they tasted good, and that's all I'm worried about.
Yeah.
That's all I'm worried about.
So sometimes they'll take you to little local places too that are really amazing.
D&G Explorers, you are welcome. This is the first time they heard of that site. We love to share info.
Oh, yeah.
We're old. We've been doing this for a while. We got some good info to share with you kids.
That's probably my favorite site to go to, when you want to kind of check things out, because you can kind of just see everything there. And then actually, a few of the excursions we've done through Shore Excursionaire, once you know the company's name, we actually have gone back later and just booked directly with that company as well, too. So
yes, they're a great place to start, and then you can go direct once you create relationships. Let's see. Phil Morris said, "Cool, my wife's on there right now looking at excursions while we're in Bermuda." Thanks. That is awesome. Super cool. Yes, Explore Travel TV. Oh yeah, called Shore Trips. I'll look into the other one as well.
Yeah, Shore Trips is really good too. We use Shore Trips for that's what we used for our White Pass train ride in Alaska. And we really that was a great...
Hold on, Nancy, do you have a problem with the time travel part of the program? Nancy goes, whew, no time travel there. Does that, because I went to that video and there was no time travel? Hello? Woo! How much of that drink have you had already?
Oh, that Bueller? Time travel.
Bueller? Anyone?
Yeah, you have your time travel.
You're here. You're usually here with me, right? When we do this show, you know what I'm talking about.
I know. I was like time travel. I'm like, oh, that time travel.
Yes, Nancy said, "Woo, no time travel."
Don't worry, he has his time travel for later, Nancy.
Shh, it's a secret. You told everybody the secret. You told them all. Let's see. What else do we have here? I don't want to miss anybody. Let's see. Yeah, some people are saying love CCTV. Of course, everyone knows that. We love the heck out of her. She is amazing, and the quality is second to none. They are fantastic. I told you, she's the godmother. I heard Mr. Sancho's is sold out during the group cruise. That's what Beth said.
You know what? I haven't checked because I thought everyone that is going, I think, from what I understand, have already...
Beth, did you hook up?
Have already purchased their tickets either through Mr. Sancho's or through Shore Excursionaire. We actually got ours through Shore Excursionaire. So I'm not really sure, but I hope everyone...
hope everyone's booked. Just come with us. We'll just say you're with us. You'll be cool. Henry Doggin, we do have a Facebook group. Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew is here. Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew. So there you have it. Griff and Alyssa are in the house.
Hi, Griff.
What is up, Team G&A? They're putting out some fun Alaska vlogs. Make sure you check them out. Give them lots of love. They are awesome folks. We did get the chance to meet those guys in Disney Springs, and they are as great as you think they are. So check them out. Give them the once over and the subscribe. All bow to the great Sherry. You're right, Crazy Cat. We know it. We recognize. We're not confused. We know what got us here. We'll hit those thumbs up. Show the love. Thank you, Blaine. We do appreciate that. If you're enjoying with the content, if you like what you see, we invite you to hit the thumbs up button on the screen. If you're on your cell phone, just close out the chat. Hit the thumbs up, open the chat, you'll come right back to where you are, and we always appreciate that. And it looks like there is one thumbs down. Hey, that's okay. If you don't like it, hit the thumbs down and go on to the next live stream, that you want to check out. So we're cool with that too. We get it. I love unboxings. I'll check out CTTV next. There you go, Diane. Check her out. One thing I booked with knew the ship's time. Oh, Sheila Bossiger said the ones that I have booked knew the ship's time. Mm-hmm. They will, guys. Yeah. These companies are not in business to leave you behind when the ship leaves. That is bad business. Yeah. And if one person boasts about being left behind, that company will literally shut down. I mean, it's that big of a deal.
As I said, the stories of being left behind are usually just people where they've gone off and just gone with someone that's waiting by the ship. Yes. You know, the ones holding signs or just want to take you wherever. Those type of excursions. So.
Gucci Mademoiselle, how do you feel about the new Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady ship?
It looks amazing.
It does.
I mean, it's not for us really, I don't think, but hey, I think there's a great crowd of people out there that are going to love it.
Yes. Listen, I've just mentioned Griff and Alyssa. Yeah. That cruise line and that cruise ship was built with Griff and Alyssa in mind. Young, beautiful people, out to have a great time. They are the key demographic for that ship. And they will have a blast. And I know they just did some stuff with them recently, and I'm sure they'll have more stuff coming out, and they do plan on getting that on that ship. But for us, we're old farts. We got a kid.
It's adults
only. It's not in our wheelhouse.
Son and so.
Yes. Yeah. Timothy Walter said, "Do they have ATV tours in the Bahamas?" They probably do. Some places are easier to find than others. Yeah. The Bahamas may not have as much open space to check out, so definitely something to look into. I couldn't tell you any off the top of my head, Timothy, but post that question again on the cruise crew, and I'll do some research for you.
Yeah, we haven't rode ATVs in the Bahamas, but
yes,
I'm sure there are some.
Barbara Jordan said, "How early can you board the ship? We're sailing Symphony of the Seas September 14th. What do you got for that?"
Well, I would say when we went, they let everyone on by. Everyone was on by like 11:30, 12 or so.
At least the beginnings of everyone. And we purchased the key, so we were in the first group of folks that got on.
We were on, what, was it a little after 11? 11:15-ish
yes.
or something?
I mean, we were bumping. I'm pretty sure Sharon knocked over 2 Diamond Plus people. They might have been 70 years old, I'm not sure. But she said, "Get out of my way!" And she just knocked them over and ran onto the ship. It was ugly.
But they continually let people get on, and the embarkation went really smooth.
There you go. A couple people saying ribs. What ribs? What were the ribs? Mystery ribs. You are so right. Yeah. Julie D, thank you so much. Looks like I'm behind on packing. Thanks for giving me an excuse. Julie D, thank you so much for the generous super chat. Thank you for supporting the channel. We do love that. You, Timothy, earlier, very, very nice. You guys to throw a little support for the channel. We appreciate it. Should I do a short tour in Cozumel or stay on the Symphony and explore? Steven, I'm going to tell you what. There are ports I would say stay on the Symphony. But in Cozumel, there's so much to do. Yeah. So much to do in Cozumel.
That's probably the one
you got to get off the ship there.
That it's funny because that's the one port where we just love going to a beach club most of the time. But there are so many options of things to do. We've swam with dolphins there. We've rode ATVs, Jeep excursions. I mean, we've done all kinds of things. And now we just usually go to the beach club. But there is so much to do there.
Yes. Crazy Cat, no, you did not miss the time machine. It may be coming up. I can't tell. It's a secret. Let's see. Scott said his first stop is Key West, Florida. A good place to eat. You're asking what's a good place to eat? I'll tell you what. If you want to go a good place to eat, go watch Tony and Jenny's lobster roll video and see if you can find the location of that bad boy.
Yeah. Duval Street. Is
dang, you were on point, girl. You're paying attention.
That's where you want to go eat.
That's what I love about you.
There's a lot of places on Duval.
I love that about you. Let's see. Sharon, Griffin Alyssa said, "I 100% believe that ship will blow you away. It's right up your alley if you like really great drinks and really great food." We do, Griffin Alyssa, but they don't like really great 15-year-olds. So we're going to have to call a timeout on that bad boy for a couple years and then go back and check it out. Because I'm going to tell you what, there was no way Matthew would let us go on a cruise without him. He will not stand for it. You know the kid runs a show, right? I mean, everybody with a teenager knows how that goes. So he would not let us go. Not let us go. Cruising Through Life with Cindy Huber. What is going on, girl? Lovely to see you here. Big Pap said, "Nurse Nancy, what time will we be able to board for the group cruise?" Well, Big Pap, aren't you going to be on the ship already? In your bathrobe? You're on a back-to-back,
You'll be on there before anyone.
You and Nurse Nancy will be enjoying champagne together in the back-to-back cruisers room while the rest of us schlubs are in line waiting to get on the ship. That is not cool. That is not cool at all. B. Staten said, just book Travel X insurance today. Pre-existing condition. Has to be booked within 15 days for Travel Basic, within 21 for Travel Select.
Yeah.
Listed on comparison chart sent to me.
I know it's 15
Outstanding.
with Travel Guard. I just wasn't sure on all the other companies.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. Hi, C. Cindy. Did you pick out your Halloween costume? No.
I did. I have mine.
All right, Sharon did, and I have not yet. I'm
I
struggling.
take that back. I have half of it. The other half is in the mail. So we'll see. I hope it fits. If not, it'll be shipped back, and I'll have to figure out a whole new costume.
Yes, I'm having a little trouble with it.
Jamie's having trouble.
I'm having a little trouble with mine. Sharon's is very easy, and we're working out.
He did find a costume online, and
it was shut down.
It was like $130, and I said no.
Excuse me, can somebody help me out? Is that not worth it for the greatest costume ever? $130? Please, somebody back me up.
No, and then you couldn't even return it if it didn't fit. That's a waste of money.
Yes. What if somebody threw a super chat of $130 out there to cover that? Would that be?
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Do not do that. I'm kidding. Stop it. Patty Frey said we have a 12:30 check-in on the Breeze. What happens if we are early? Two things will happen. They will either say everything's running smooth, go ahead and get on, or they'll say please wait over here until your check-in time, and then we invite you to come on and get on board.
The last few times they've had a separate line for people that arrive early, and they'll line up there, and if they seem to be running smooth and kind of have a little gap in people, they'll let a few of those on.
That is correct. DJ's Crab Shack, that's what Pam Shan said. Maybe that's a Key West spot. Pam, let us know if that's the deal.
I think it is. I think
yes.
It is,
Are there any cruise lines that have Acapulco as a destination port?
They used to.
I don't think they do anymore.
Carnival used to years ago. They would do some 9 and 10 nights down to the Mexican Riviera, but I have not seen any.
The Love Boat used to go to Acapulco all the time. All the time, the Love Boat used to go there.
It's been a few years since I've seen it.
Yes. Yolanda Holden, it's okay that you're late. We're glad that you're here. We are glad that you're here. Sheila's still feeling bad for Tony about the lobster roll. Ruth Todd, we'll see you in a bit. Ruth said I got to run for a little bit. Hopefully you'll still be here. Ruth.
Tony's going to come home to like a mail Monday with like a mailbox full of love.
Oh my God, he sure is. He sure is. Melissa Zimmerman says, what about me? What about you, Melissa? Do you want to go on a cruise? All you have to do is let us know. Just holler. I mean, you're our daughter, right? I'm sorry, but Melissa might be jealous because she's our daughter and she hasn't cruised nearly as much as Matthew. But you're older. You moved out, got married, had kids. What are we supposed to do? He's just still a little boy.
We're going to get her on a cruise soon.
Stephen Ames said, what are you drinking tonight? I'm drinking a Tito's Vodka Dirty, very, very dry martini with blue cheese-filled olives. Thank you for asking. And thank you for reminding me that I have a drink. I might have to refill this. This is the first time, and I don't get to say this often, I do not have to work in the morning. I am enjoying a day off tomorrow, so I don't have to get up at 3:30 after a live show.
Yeah.
So cheers, everyone. Cheers. Let's see. What else do we have? Yvette Johnson, thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you,
very,
Yvette.
very nice of you. We really, really appreciate that. We love you for that. Thank you for the support. That is totally awesome of you. Yvette, do you have a question or anything you want to throw out there? Or you just, otherwise, hey, we're cool. Let us know if there's anything we can tell you or any questions we can answer. B. Staten had the key April 28th. We have it again for our cruise September. We'll note the changes. First time was, I think, right before they went live with the program. Yeah, man, let us know. The only thing we knew is that the escorted debarkation or disembarkation, whatever you want to say, had been stopped for us. Not a big deal. We still got off the ship quickly, but it was something we were looking forward to being walked off and brought to the exit ourselves.
I've heard some people recently say that their seats at the shows weren't that great either.
Yeah.
So,
the VIP seats are okay with the key. You have to get there 10 minutes before the show to get them. If you're late, then you can't get them anymore, and they let others sit there. And there were probably some better seats. These are just kind of set aside for you, but we were cool with them.
Yeah.
Ann Hoffman said, you guys look so healthy and happy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Ann.
I hope we're healthy. We try.
Yes. Barely. As I'm swigging away on my vodka martini, I'm feeling boldly healthy.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much. So Tweety said, as a teen, the only way I accepted my mom going on a cruise without me was when it was a country dance theme. Come on, So Tweety. I could see you putting a little country thing on, with some, maybe a hat, some scooting boots on, a little bit of a vest over a plaid shirt with some frilly things on it. No? Am I reading you wrong? Maybe I'm reading you wrong. How can you book Mr. Sancho, said Marilyn. Marilyn, you can go to mrsanchos.com and you can book directly there. You put down $5 deposit with them. You pay it through PayPal or whatever the method is they have. Then you're locked in. Then you pay the rest when you get there. There may be outside websites that will also get you booked.
Show Excursionaire, once again, and you can book it through them for $5 less. I think it's 55 right now through their website, and it's 49 through Show Excursionaire. And the same thing, you put $5 down and you pay the balance when you arrive.
Griffin Alyssa said fair. I think he's saying that's a fair point. My whole Matthew point. No, listen. I mean, hopefully we get on there, and that cruise line looks amazing. But dude, we still have a lot that we still have to get on Norwegian. We still want to try Princess, Celebrity, Holland America. We still got all that kind of stuff there.
Yeah.
MSC.
And we're booked out for
Griff,
the next year.
I have an opportunity for you. I think you may have an employment opportunity. MSC just started a teen drone flying program for teenagers on their ships as part of the. Well, it's on one ship. All you need is one ship. Wow, that's going to be on what? The newest,
it's going to be on the Grandiosa.
The Bougainvillea, the Meraviglia, Grandiosa.
Grandiosa.
So it's for the teens. They're doing some drone flying stuff going on. Who better to handle that and jump on board of that would be Griff. So check that out, Cullen.
Come with us. We're looking to book that
yes.
cruise, actually.
Let's see, what else? Jamie, what's your favorite Scotch? Oh my God, I just jumped ahead. I am so sorry about that. That's a very, very important question. I must get back to that.
Oh my gosh.
I must get back there. I must. Scotch. Jamie, what's your favorite Scotch? I've got a good selection at home and want another small pour. I don't know, man. I mean, I enjoy Chivas Regal. If I'm just doing it straight, if I'm just mixing it, I'll throw some Dewar's in there. But I guess Chivas is one of my favorites. A little Johnny Walker Black Label, because I'm a huge Black Label Society guy, right, babe? BLS. Oh, yeah. So a little Black Label is always tasty. I enjoy that.
Sorry, I was reading
Thank you so much. I like a little Johnny Walker Red as well. Some great guys sent me a bottle of Johnny Walker on my Symphony of the Seas cruise. Thank you so much, John. Thank you so much, York. The boys sent that. That was lovely from the ship show.
Nancy says, half a costume. Yeah, I hope the other half fits.
Yeah, the other half a costume. I might go as the husband who couldn't find a costume. We'll see what happens.
Sharon says, is there any availability on the group cruise? I think there is probably just a couple of rooms left on the ship of this group cruise this year.
Yes.
There is some left, but there's hardly any rooms left.
That sounds like a cheap sales pitch. Just a few rooms left, so book now.
I mean,
Call to book your room.
It's already past final payment date, so when people book, they have to pay the whole amount. But it's last I looked, there was just very few rooms left. But next year's has quite a few rooms left. Next 2020.
Rob from Life with Favorites said we have Passion Island in Cozumel booked. Oh, very nice, dude. You'll have a blast.
That looks fun. Yeah.
You will have a blast.
Which half, Sharon?
Which half? What?
I don't know. Which half do I have? I have a wig. I had a wig that came.
But really? Not going with your natural beautiful hair?
But the outfit is not here yet.
Surprising. Okay, let me see. Are you guys doing okay with your drinks? Does anybody need a refill? If you need to refill your drink, let me know. We'll pause for a minute. We'll just pause. We'll pause the show. Give everyone time to go to the bathroom, get up, go refill your cup, grab something to eat. For the second hour of the show, because it's 7 o'clock already. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Ann Hoffman says, can you get Uber Eats to the ship in port? Seriously.
That would be fantastic if you could.
I don't know why you would need to, but I don't know.
They may need a passport or some kind of ID to get on. That could be tricky.
Yeah,
Jamie Wilhite said, getting to Miami early for my cruise in January. Any suggestions what to do? I have a suggestion. If you're going to be near the port of Miami, go down to the Bayside Marketplace.
Yeah, just hang out there.
Yeah, super cool place. Drinking, eating, good food. If you watch our Symphony of the Seas vlog, the day before, the pre-cruise day, you'll see us hanging out at the Bayside Marketplace. We had an amazing meal at Lombardi's Italian place. So check that out if you're looking for a good place to go.
I think someone had asked too where to eat in Miami, and we've only eaten pretty much at the Bayside Marketplace for the most part when we go down there. So
that's our joint, man.
Yeah, I don't know of a lot of other restaurants.
You could cruise to Miami Beach and get crazy. Go to the Fontainebleau Hotel for cocktails if you want, but we like to just hit the Bayside Marketplace. Blaine said, I think we saw his costume last week on the Klaykowskis. Oh yeah, you mean the Charger powder blue Speedo? That's an option. I haven't ruled it out, Blaine. I haven't ruled it out. Don't forget to save us an embassy key for the group meetup. Hi, Cindy. Don't worry. All you have to do is call and say we're here. We'll meet you outside. We'll walk you right up to the bar for the free cocktail hour. We'll tell them that you're our cousins. We'll roll right up there. My daughter Izzy's been on every cruise with us. Someday we'll get our own alone time. That's what Sanford said. Yeah, I don't even know if Matthew still says it. Even once he's old and married, he wants to go on every cruise and keep going. He loves the cruise. Yeah. Diane said you could buy a lot of drinks for $130, Jamie.
Yeah.
You are right, but this cost, I can't, Diane, I am all about witty, like, costume deals. The costumes we had last year on the Dream, I thought was the greatest thing ever. No one else even got it, but I got it, and that's all that mattered. I loved it. And this costume may be the same thing. Yeah. I'm still not done with it.
No one will get it, and he will think it's so funny.
Guys, if there's any guys in the chat tonight, you can relate to this. There's nothing that says I still may not pull the trigger. Get on Amazon.com when Sharon's not looking. Go like this. Hit the ship it button and have that thing sent to the house. Before Sharon even realizes the credit card's been charged, Amazon Prime will have that stuff on my front step. It'll be too late, and then I will go on the cruise, and everything will be groovy. So we're gonna see what happens with that.
What if?
We will see what happens. What if what? What if you get the mail that day?
Yeah,
you won't. You have no idea. If
I send it back before you get it.
Oh please! I get home from work. As I'm driving down the road, I just look at our front porch, and there's 4 things from Amazon there that Sharon's bought. She has no idea what's on the porch at all. No idea. I'm gonna be a flamingo. That's what Karen Sutherland said. That's a great idea. I might look into that. Casino money, Jamie. Ooh,
that's what I said. It would come out of the casino.
Wow, Annette, you just got me right there, Annette. You just hit home with that one. No, I already have my casino allotment. It's a day-by-day allotment, and I can spend up to a certain amount per day. And if I don't spend that amount will carry over to the following day, and I will be able to spend that amount the following day until the last day. And if on the last day I'm out of money, then I will find a way to get more money and not tell Sharon about it.
Oh my gosh.
Going on my first cruise, September 2020, taking my mom for her 60th birthday, kind of nervous about the hurricanes. Shelly, you know what? This is a great segue. Shelly Lou, thank you so much. We wanted to talk a little bit about hurricane season, and Shelly Lou just gave us the perfect segue. So thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're about 10 minutes behind in the chat. So, hold on. Slinky said, I can't comment. I used to cosplay at Comic-Con. $140 for a good costume is cheap. Thank you very much, Slinky. Paige said, sorry, Jamie. I'm with Sharon. 1:30, no return. Nope. Yeah. Come on, Paige. Yeah. You don't even know. You don't even know. You guys don't even know. This costume.
There are much better things.
The wittiest thing I've ever. When I told Sharon what I thought I was going to get, I was giddy like a schoolgirl. And she looked at me and she had no idea what I was even talking about. And that's what made it the best costume ever. When Sharon doesn't even get the joke and I'm hysterical over it. That's what I love. Yeah, Paul and I are not going to be a couple for our Halloween costumes. Yeah, that's okay,
why
huh?
We're not going to be either, I don't think, because he doesn't want to be the other half of my costume.
Hold on, but are they saying they're not going to be a couple in their Halloween costume, or are they saying that they're going to break up for the night and pretend they're single? I don't know what's going on with that comment. Can you clarify that for me?
Oh my God.
Yes, no one is going to Acapulco nowadays. You're right about that. Jamie goes Slash. That's an option. I'm not against going to Slash. I just don't know if I could bring my guitar. Plus, if I went as a guitar player, I'd have to go as Zach Wilde and I'd have to bring the axe with me.
You could go as Esteban.
Please don't encourage the Klaykowskis and York Ragsdale with that Esteban shenanigans. Should I go late on boarding without faster to the fun? Maybe 2 o'clock. That's what Sheila said. No, Sheila, you'll set up if you haven't already.
Yeah.
You'll set up a time frame that you should be, boarding, and you want to get there at that time frame.
Online check-in, it should give you a time, and whatever time it says you want to be there. I would be there maybe 30 minutes before that time, so you can get on at that time.
What is up, Wanda Perlman? That name sounds familiar. I think Wanda is going to be on the group cruise too.
Oh
no,
yeah, Wanda is.
The Breeze does not have teppanyaki. The Vista class ships, starting with the Horizon does. I don't even think the Vista does it?
Don't remember now. Yeah, I think it did.
Yeah, so the Breeze does not, but Horizon does. We actually made a video.
I can't remember now. It's been so long since
we made a video about the teppanyaki, Wanda.
Oh,
so go check that out if you haven't watched it already. It was amazing. I mean, it was a great meal. The sake was great.
Who's been
the
on
Japanese
the
beer.
recently?
Oh my god.
I just can't remember if there was a teppanyaki. If there was.
Faber and Rob were on the Vista recently.
Is there a teppanyaki? I can't remember.
Somebody else is on the Vista, and it's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know. Big Pap said, "You're gonna have to make your costume from newspaper and construction paper, Jamie, since Sharon shot you down." Yeah, I'm gonna go old school. I'm gonna go with some paper mache.
I'll give you some things to make your costume.
Oh my god, thanks a lot. I see Cindy said, "Line them up, Jamie. The Breeze is a great ship." You're right, Jackson Services. What's going on? If I hadn't already booked the Breeze the same week of your group cruise, I would go on your cruise. Deborah Blankenship. What is up, Deborah? Good to have you here. Hey, that's cool. We'll catch you next time. We're always going to be around. The Klekowskis. Sake it to me, he says. Sake it to me.
Thanks, John.
Very nice of you, dude. Very nice. Thank you, man. We always appreciate that. He's crazy. Klekowski. I love those guys. Let's see. Have a great day off, Sheila. I will. Thank you so much. I might have to go and get a refill here in a minute. Sharon, can you hold down the fort while I go and do that?
Yeah.
I bet you can. Klekowski had a blue cheese filled Speedo on his show last week. That's interesting, Big Pap. I was not aware of that, but it's, hold on. I watched his show last week. A blue cheese filled Speedo? I wouldn't put that in my martini, though. I'll tell you what, that is for sure. Days off. Who are you, Leanne? Ooh, shots fired from Rob with Life with Favor. Awesome. Blaine said Leanne learned from the best. No bad talking my sister, Leanne. For my sister, Leanne there, Rob. That's funny. LOL, Rob. So Tweety's cracking up. I like it. Brian Knox, what's going on, dude? Let's see. If you missed a question here, do you read this later and maybe answer them? Irene, we will. Also, Irene, if you're not part of the crew already, we would love to invite you to join our Facebook group, Sharon@Sea Cruise Crew. Sharon@Sea Cruise Crew. Search that. Click that you want to join. We'll come in there and find you, and you can hit us up with any questions. You can ask them either on the page, or if it's something a little different or more personal, or you just don't want it to be in public, you can also send us a Facebook message that way as well once you're part of the group, and we'll respond to you that way too.
We try to go back through and see if there's any questions we missed.
We do. It's tough. It's tough to do that, and we get a lot of questions from other places too. How can you book the panoramic view rooms? That's what Spiker's Crazy Cruiser said.
On what ship? What?
Well, is there a certain room that you're talking about with a panoramic view? Are you in the loop on what they mean by that?
Are you talking about the ones up front or of the ships?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let us know.
China Pearl said the key escorted debarkation on the Anthem last month. Wow. That made the key worth it. See, China, that's amazing because we were told on Symphony of the Seas, we don't. First, the server told us we don't have that today. And then the people in the restaurant, like the host area, said, we don't do that anymore.
Well, and a lot of other people said they weren't doing that either.
Well, maybe they got some feedback and people were pissed off, so they started doing it again.
Yeah, who knows?
Ann said today my kindergarten. Oh, jeez, I just missed
Where'd
it.
you go?
Oh my God, hold on, I'm so sorry. The chat jumped. Today at my kindergarten. I think I'm a little far behind in the chat. I do have I apologize. Today at my kindergarten training, I was asked what do I enjoy the most, and I said watching Sharon@Sea on YouTube. Sharon, you helped me so much when my husband was ill while on vacation. Ann Hoffman.
Thank you, Ann.
Yes, Ann. Nice. That's so nice of you. Thanks a lot, Ann. We love you. We love the support. Does Royal Caribbean have solo traveler meet and greet? That's what Timothy Walters said.
I am not sure, Timothy. I did not. I don't remember seeing one on our cruise compass. But I don't know. There may be some, but I just don't know for sure.
B Staten 67. We have Mr. Sancho's booked for September 10th. We've been married 20 years. Have never stepped into the water on a beach.
Wow.
We have looked at it. This will be different.
Yeah.
All right, B Satin. So I'm going to give you the tip of a lifetime.
Well,
I mean, of a lifetime right now. And don't thank me for it. Just follow this tip and think of me when you walk in the water. Make sure that you and the missus, congratulations on being married 20 years, by the way.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys have water shoes when you go into the water at Mr. Sancho's. Cozumel beaches are notorious for having fairly rocky entrances into the water. It's shallow, which is great, but there are a lot of rocks. It's just part of the shoreline.
Well, if it's
so
not,
make
you're
sure
not
of that,
used
okay?
to, then
Yes.
you know your feet might be kind of
And
tender.
please, and make sure that when you get back, just say, dude, you were so right. That's all I want,
And there
then we're
is
done.
a pool there too, so if you don't like the beach water down there,
Yes.
you can go hang out up by the pool too.
What's up, Linda Lou? Sherry Murat, do you allow questions? I just started watching videos and thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
Where? Here? There? Anywhere. We'll take any
Yeah.
question and hopefully we don't miss it
Shoot them
as
out
we
there
jump
and
through
we'll
the
try to
chat.
answer them.
Doodle Man is sick tonight. You know what, John? Let me tell you something. Hold on a second. I'm going to get on a pedestal right now. I've heard a lot of excuses why Doodles can't make it to the live shows. I'm not buying any of them. He needs to get up, get out of bed. He's sick. He can lay in his bed with his phone right in his face and watch the show. So, you tell my man Doodles, not acceptable. Not acceptable. He's just worried that I got something planned for him after all the stuff that he's pulled on me over there on the ship show. So, I bet you he's watching, but he doesn't want to say that he's watching because he's afraid that I'm going to bust him out with some fun stuff. So he'll just have to sit tight and wait.
Griff says, where there's drones, there's Griffs.
Yeah, exactly. What is up, Rafael Zingano? Hello to Rafael and Alana. Those guys just got back from the D23, doing that Disney deal. Looks like you guys had a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to, out of all of that, I think I'm looking forward to maybe going to Epcot again one day. It looks like they're going to have some cool new stuff there.
Oh my God, yes. I think so too. I really enjoyed Epcot.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
I
might piss people off, but I enjoy Epcot more than Magic Kingdom.
I did too, yeah. So,
Sorry.
I probably would just stick with Disneyland now versus Disney, the Magic Kingdom, but I would really enjoy going back to Epcot again.
Crazy Cat Traveler, don't say poor Doodles. He's sitting somewhere with a Pabst Blue Ribbon in his hand, chugging it down, chuckling all the way home. So don't believe it. Don't believe it. What's up, Raphael? We are great, dude. Glad to have you here. Give Alana our love to those guys. Let's see. I'm going on my first solo cruise in 6 days. Mixed feelings, but thanks to Clay Kowski's, I'm doing the chef's table. Cindy Hubert, yes, don't miss that. That is fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
I hope you have a great time. I bet you will. Going on a solo cruise, if you're able to do it, calling your own shots, doing what you want, when you want, how you want, it's got to be a good feeling.
Yeah.
Got to be a good feeling. Okay, let's jump ahead a little bit. I need to get a drink refill. Okay, Nancy, what are you drinking? Are you having a cocktail?
Yeah, what are you drinking, Nancy?
Give us a scoop. Nancy, everybody wants to know. They wear full covered face masks on the ship. Artie, they're not fans of that.
Well, on Halloween.
They'll allow it for a moment, but not very long.
On Halloween, Carnival will let you wear it just for the costume party, but then after the costume party's over, they make you take it off because we had masks last year, and that's what happened.
Okay. Julie Rafesteck wants to talk a little bit about hurricanes.
Oh yeah, that's what we're going to talk about.
Let me. Sharon, can you do another detail? Oh, Brenda Scott said Sharon can do another detailed video of your travel notebook.
Do you mean like ports and things like that?
I think it's like just how you have everything. How you
okay. Yeah, I'll do another one before this group cruise.
Yeah.
I'll do one.
Ooh, Nancy's on fire. Nancy, you got somebody? You got somebody there that you had to delete? Tell me all about it. I need to know. Do we have a troll finally? I hope so. We haven't had a troll.
Well, speaking of the travel though, this week, between this week and next week, we're going to put a couple more videos out of our, kind of like our travel guide series. We have a video.
Hold on. Did you say you were going to put out some videos?
Yeah.
Because people are like, where has Sharon been?
I know.
I apologize. I just realized tonight that we literally only put like one video out last week. It was a great video that I made. I'm not going to lie.
You've been doing a great job.
But people are, I'm getting comments in my video like, yeah, what'd you do with Sharon? Where is Sharon? We want more Sharon. I'm like, okay, give me a break. She's very busy. I'm just trying to,
It's
help
been
out.
a little busy. I've been doing some things, getting ready for our group cruise, and just spending some time with things. And so Jamie's been picking up some of that slack and doing some videos, which he's been doing a great job. So he'll be putting out more videos too. But I'm gonna put out. I did one on Grand Turk, things to do in Grand Turk, and then also one of the questions on the cruise crew we had was to put out some information on Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna do a video on Hawaii as well. And I might even do a blog post on Hawaii with even more in-depth things, because there's a lot, you know, a Hawaii cruise. You go to different ports, multiple ports, and there's a lot of information
yes.
in Hawaii.
For sure, for sure. All right, hey, I just realized that we were like 15 minutes behind in the chat, so I'm jumping way ahead.
Oh, wait, I was reading something.
I'm sorry. If you posted anywhere between, let's say, 7 and 7:15, I am very sorry. I apologize if we missed your comment. If you have something specific,
Melissa, don't.
Please share it directly with us.
Why did I see you dressing up as Jack Nicholson in The Shining?
Oh my God, Melissa, that's a great idea.
Oh my gosh, that is.
That is a great idea. I'm not gonna hurt you, Wendy. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains in.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be a great one.
That would definitely not go with my costume.
Oh my gosh, that would be fantastic. Melissa, thank you very much for that one. I appreciate that tip there.
And if it's less than $130, then
check it out.
You
Go check it out. Check it out, Wendy. Check it out. What's my other favorite one that I say to you sometimes? What is the one about when
Well, it's the you do say that a lot, because you'll be like really into something, doing something, you know, and always, you know how it is, you go up to your spouse sometimes at the wrong time, you know, one of them's really into doing something, and you come up and have something silly or something, you start talking to him.
Yes.
So I do that all the time with him. He'll be doing something, and I come up and just start rambling on.
You will. Are you guys, are we losing you on the Shining comments? Are you guys with us on the Shining? Let us know. Shining fans, not Shining fans. Give us the scoop there.
So
that was a great idea.
Let's talk a little bit about the hurricanes.
You're going to talk about hurricanes? Can I go get a refill?
Sure.
Are you guys cool if I go to get a refill? Let me see. First response. Is it cool if I go to get a refill?
Well, I can't reach anything, though, too.
You don't need anything. You just need to talk.
Michael says the same thing to me. I know, but hang on.
Ace Ventura, he wore a tutu at the football, saying, "Put me in, coach." Shining fan. Yes. All right, Sharon. Hold on, guys. Let me take a minute. All right. This is the mouse.
I know. I was just bringing it over.
And that's the screen right there.
I got
that's the chat for everybody that's on. Over here is the phone, just to make sure you don't freeze up.
Well, I don't need the phone.
Are you sure you got everything okay?
I got it.
Are you guys okay with just Sharon for a minute by yourself? Because I'm going to leave you alone now. I need to go get a refill.
All right.
Are we cool?
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck.
Oh my God.
Hey, if we don't make it back. I love you, babe. It's been a great run.
All right.
It's been a great run.
Now let me see where you left off here. Probably, whoops.
Oh my God, I'm in my underpants. No, I'm not. I'm wearing shorts. It's cool. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Diane Sanders says she's been on the Hawaiian NCL Pride of America this past May. Yeah, that's, I wish other cruise lines went to Hawaii more. The Norwegian Pride goes like all the time, every week, so. But I don't think there's casinos on the Pride either, from what I remember. And I think the ones that go out, the ships that leave out of Hawaii, like the Pride, they don't have casinos, or if they do, they don't open them in Hawaii. I think is what, if anyone knows that, I think that's what I've heard. I know we're trying to plan Hawaii. If anyone remembers, we spun the little globe before, and so we were going to go to Hawaii in 2021, but I think it's going to be a land vacation, not a cruise, just because I think we can actually do it cheaper on land. That's one vacation I think we might actually do a little cheaper on land. Let's see, where am I here? Okay, I'll leave the football talk. Hi, Trevor. Colts need a new quarterback. I'll leave the football talk for Jamie. Let's see. Lindy Lou says her favorite restaurant in Miami Beach is Joe's Stone Crab. Okay. Is that over by the Bayside Marketplace, or is that somewhere else? Let's see. I missed something. Cindy says, no, the legend. So I missed something. Okay, no casinos on the Pride. Yeah, I didn't think so, because it leaves out of Hawaii. Let's see. Oh, Nancy, welcome. Welcome, Natalie Green. Not a Shining fan, Wendy Lou says. Yeah, I remember. Jamie used to watch that movie a lot. I watched it a couple times. Robert from Life of Favor says, looking at a Hawaii land trip. Yeah. Yeah, we are too. I'm not sure when we'll be going. I'm going to try to fit it in between a couple of our cruises, because that way I can plan it around a weekend and have a couple days before and after the weekend and make it work for us with Jamie getting the time off work. Let's see. I think I'm all the way. Oh, Bobby Stroh, thank you for the birthday cake for our son, Trey. While we were on the Carnival Breeze, we truly appreciate it. Oh, you're welcome, Bobby. You're welcome. I hope you had a nice birthday. No seafood on the Fantasy? So they don't have any seafood right now? Cruising the Panorama in July 2020. Let's see. So Tweety says, I love cruising Hawaii because island hopping by airplane would be spendy. Yeah, that is true. It would be. But we'll probably just go to 1 or 2 islands. I don't think we're going to go to all of them. And I've been to Maui before, and Jamie doesn't really care that much about going to Hawaii, so I don't know. We may skip Maui this time and go to some of the other islands.
May get Maui this time?
Well, I said I've been to Maui before, but you haven't. But you don't really care that much about Hawaii, so we may just skip Maui and see some other.
Oh, Nurse Nancy is a great question right there. Did you get that one already?
Where?
Am I behind? At the top.
Oh,
You just blew
no,
through
I missed it. Sharon, if you order a bottle of liquor into your cabin, when you do a back-to-back, they will keep it. Yes, they'll keep it and move
if you're in the same cabin.
No, she's not.
Probably, or as long as they move your luggage without you having to take the luggage off the ship.
But Nancy, make sure your room steward knows so that it gets moved with you. Because if they don't realize everything, they might toss it. So you just need to make them aware.
There you go. Oh my God, it's 7:25 and there's still 237 people here.
Wow.
You guys are amazing. Thank you very much. Nana Loves Cruising said Jamie is missing in action. It's cool. I'm back now.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. I just had to go get a refill, and it takes a minute. So thank you.
It says, I wish ships went to Hawaii more. Carnival Vista, Freedom of the Seas, and Navigator of the Seas, and Disney Wonder. Yeah. They don't go very, like the months that they actually go, besides the Norwegian Pride, are months that we can't really go. So
why am I coming back? And Sheila Bossiger's got a comment saying we'll leave Jamie behind. A girls' cruise or staycation. Sheila, how long did you think I was going to be gone for? I wouldn't see that comment. We're cruising together in 47 days. Yeah. You're going to drop a bomb like that?
Maybe we need to have a girls' cruise, and then you can have a guys' cruise.
Beast and Shiny, we went to the Stanley last year on vacation. Very cool. Didn't upgrade the Spirited Room. Oh my God, I'm a big Shining guy. I haven't watched it enough. There was a time I could quote the heck out of that show, out of that movie. Now, not so much. Guys, I will tell you right now, there won't be any fantasy football talk tonight, but we will have some back again
there was
in another 2 weeks.
Question, but I think
A Colts question? What is it? Are you asking my opinion on the Colts situation?
No, it was about I think one of the players that's not there.
Did he answer this? Eddie Moonshine, what's going on, buddy? High school is treating Matthew pretty well so far. He's getting acclimated. He's digging it. It's a very different experience. You know, in high school they give you grade point averages and stuff like that. In regular school, it's if you do your homework you get some credit. If you're good in class you get some credit. High school, it's a whole different deal. So we're getting used to it.
It is going to be cutting into our cruising times we cruise. So
yes, unbelievable.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about homeschooling him so we can cruise more.
No, we're not.
We're not doing that?
No.
Did I just make that up?
No. Yeah.
Okay, I apologize. I'm sorry about that. Margaret Marnie Wilson, you are late, but luckily we are the latest show on the interweb machine, so you are okay.
Okay. Oh. We're going to talk about hurricanes. So,
talk about hurricanes.
There's not a lot to say about hurricanes, but basically, if there's a hurricane coming your way.
We'll start with this hurricane season. What is hurricane season? Okay. Is there an official season for hurricanes?
Well, hurricane season is technically from June 1st through, I think it's like mid-October.
Okay.
Is what they say. But you rarely have hurricanes in June or so much July. I think the worst time for hurricanes to hit are usually August and September. Late August, early September are the worst. Once you get into October, by the second week of October, you're clear usually. So like it's getting close to September, and usually towards the end of August and September. Oh, what are you putting that in? Oh, that's when they hit. So, ships, they try to go around the hurricanes. They don't, you might miss some ports, but they will go out of their way.
Yeah.
You may hit some more rocky waters sometimes because even though they're moving out of the hurricane, they may get a little bit of the rockiness, just not, like you're going full blow into the hurricane. But they keep you safe. They're not going to, or they should, I guess what was that one ship that actually went into one? I shouldn't say they never, but.
Well, listen, people have said, we've had a few comments on videos where someone said, they went right into a hurricane. Well, here's the deal. There's probably like a level 3, 4, or 5 hurricane, and when they go around it, they're getting to like the outskirts of it, the level 1 area. They're getting out of the way. A cruise ship is not going to go right into the hurricane, but what happens is when they, when you're dealing with a cruise in hurricane season, the storm's coming, they can go hundreds of miles out of the way to miss a hurricane. But what people get upset about is the itinerary gets changed. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it gets changed before because they're being proactive and avoiding potential weather, and sometimes it gets changed during the middle of the cruise. Mm-hmm. And so that's when things suck, when you have like a major thing planned or even paid for. So that's why, going back to earlier, dealing with a reputable company who will refund your money if there's a weather issue or something like that is an important deal.
Yeah, they'll refund you if you don't come into port.
James Lemerick, 5 hours tonight. You got it, bro. Lock it down.
Oh my gosh.
Lock it down.
Yeah, but
Blaine, are you talking smack about my Chargers?
But you're pretty. Cool. You're for the most part, you're pretty safe in hurricane season. It's just.
Hold on, you're not pretty safe. You are extremely safe.
Well.
The biggest issue with hurricane season.
You might miss a port, or you might have a little bit of rocky waters.
Well, that's.
Just because you're kind of on the outskirts of the hurricane. And you might get rain. You'll probably.
If I had $1 for every time Sharon said, I wouldn't mind getting caught up in a storm, because then I would get some onboard credit and maybe some cruise refund or something like that.
Well, not a storm, but we always joke about when things happen. We're like, gosh, why does of course we're joking. We don't want anything bad.
Alana said they're cruising this weekend. No change as of yet. You guys are going out of where, Galveston, or are you flying somewhere, guys? Let us know where you're going out of. But listen, the biggest thing that you need to deal with is the home port, where the ship starts and ends the cruise. That's what's really truly affected by this weather, because if bad weather comes in, the ship cannot either leave or it cannot get back to the port. So that's when you have your delays. I don't know if you remember, I think it might have been even last year in Galveston, there was flooding and people were trying to get on the ship and the vehicles could not physically get to the port. People were getting dropped off in buses that had come down to Galveston, literally hundreds of yards from the entrance to the port, and having to walk through 2 and 3 feet of water with their luggage over their shoulder to get to the cruise ship. That's what really messes you up, and that's what screws up your cruise. The ship can't get back into port, or it can't leave from port in a timely fashion.
And that's why the prices, are a little cheaper during hurricane season. Mm-hmm. But if that's something that's really going to bother you, changing the port or something, then don't book a Caribbean cruise during hurricane season. Book a different a cruise going somewhere else.
There you go.
But yeah, they keep you safe. You just have to be flexible.
There you go. Junior Tom. So is that it? Does that cover a hurricane?
Well,
you guys have any other questions about hurricane season cruising? Let us know. We've been lucky and we haven't had any issues. Our group cruises October 13, and we have no concerns whatsoever about any weather issues. Usually mid-October and beyond, we're usually pretty good.
For the last few years, we've cruised the second week of October, and we've had beautiful weather.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Junior Thomas said, cruising from Long Beach, do you have any info on things to do? Thinking of going a couple days early. Dude, I don't know that we do. We don't go into Long Beach early. We drive there because we're in Arizona. So we drive usually the morning of.
There's some shopping. There's a Ferris wheel, and there's lots of places to eat right above across. There's kind of like a little bridge, I guess, on the other side, of the port. There's like a Hilton hotel over there, and there's a lot of things kind of to do around there. I
Yeah.
think there's even some outlet
I
stores.
mean, really, if you're going in early, I mean, just go anywhere. Anywhere there in that part of California, you know, within an hour or so, and you ought to be able to find some great things to do.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be that close to the port if
There's
you're going to go in a couple days early.
all around there.
I'm sorry, dude. We don't have too much more just because we don't go in early. We drive in. Betty O said was on the breeze during a hurricane. Changed itinerary before we left Canaveral. 7-day cruise lasted 11 days. Weather on the ship and the port was beautiful, but my dog sitter and appointments were messed up. You're right. That is the thing that'll mess you up. You request 7 days off from work and you end up needing 2 extra days. I mean, you're in trouble. Your flights get changed. Your travel arrangements, hotels, all that kind of stuff gets messed up.
I mean, it can be an inconvenience.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool being on the ship for 2 extra days. Even just being on the ship would be a good time if we weren't even in port, just sea days. But it's all the other external factors that get jacked up a little bit.
Sandra, rerouting 3 Oasis class ships to Western Caribbean. How will Cozumel handle that? At least 2 are going there.
Cozumel can handle anything.
We've been in Cozumel when
there's so much to do there.
Last time I think we're there, the time before, there were 7 ships in port.
There are multiple.
Cozumel is always
multiple beach clubs that can handle 1,000 people. Boom, just there, easily. I'm sorry, I'm saying 1,000. It's probably more like a couple thousand. Plus, there's so much more to do.
Clubs, but
if you add them all up. If you add them all up. So yeah, Cozumel can handle that kind of traffic. They have multiple ports. You can fit 4 to 5 ships at the port that Carnival uses. A couple more where Royal goes. I mean, they got you covered.
Yeah.
Sandra McKendrick, I'm gonna say right now, you are wrong. Kind of like my video about people who don't like to cruise. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. Sandra said you'd hear crickets on a guy's cruise until 2 in the afternoon. The coffee shop would be rocking at 7 a.m. in a girl's cruise. Sandra, let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something, girl. I will be at that coffee shop at 7 a.m. for my normal morning coffee. Mexican coffee is what it is on the cruise that I like to do. And that has the coffee-flavored tequila in it. So I will be all over that. Then I will make my way when the aft bar opens for the Bloody Mary at 8 a.m. and then the party begins after that. So I'm sorry, I don't sleep till 2. I am ready to party early and party late. That's how I roll.
So Tweety says you can sign me up for almost any of those nightmare cruises. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, I never want anything bad to happen, but I'm always like, why doesn't that happen to us? You know, people get a free cruise.
Do we have a cruise? Are we cruising with So Tweety ever? Do we have a cruise plan with her?
No.
So Tweety, why do we not have a cruise plan with you?
We're gonna have to cruise on Princess.
Can we make that happen at some point, please? Do we have to go on Princess to cruise with you? Is that a non-negotiable thing, or what? How do we cruise with So Tweety? I would like to know. So please let me know. Paul, hi, Seas Paul. What's going on? I told Cindy I'd never cruise in a hurricane. Last year was the first time I cruised October 3rd. Now I have to the first week of October. I'll admit I'm a little bit nervous. Hey, listen, as long as you get on the ship, then everything else is easy money, as far as I'm concerned.
And it seems like the bigger the ships, the less movement and things you feel.
Yes.
So you feel a little bit safer.
That's right. Raphael said they're going out of Port Canaveral to Nassau. Oh yeah, you guys are doing Coco Cay again, but you said you're going to go on the chill instead of the thrill this time around.
How many times have you been to Coco Cay now? Oh my gosh.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure if you get off in Coco Cay, I'm pretty sure that there's a picture of Raphael and Alana from Alana Zingano channel. Like when you go there, there's like it says the thrill park is this way, and the chill area is over here, and right in the middle is the picture of Alana Zingano. And you can take your photo with her right there.
Oh my gosh.
That's how many times she's been there. I'm going to the South Pacific in cyclone season. I have great timing. Crazy cat, you will be fine. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, I know. I think it's the time.
A lot of hurricane talk. I'm enjoying the hurricane talk.
I know. I think it's what is it? Cyclone season 2 when we're going to Australia.
Yeah.
During.
Betty O said, when ship is delayed returning in hurricane, Carnival requests that you pay for the extra drink package days. You do get free basic Wi-Fi and free gratuities for the extra days. So Betty O, when they say they request, so if you purchase a drink package, they're going to ask you to pay for the additional days. And I get that, right? I mean, it's only fair, I guess, maybe. But did they ask you to pay? Did you already have the drink package? They said pay more? Or did they ask you to pay, but they offered it anyway? Or how did that work? What are you getting at there? So Tweety said, I'll do a group cruise with you guys definitely someday. All right, we're going to work it out. My wife's like Rip Van Winkle when it comes to sleeping. That's what Big Pap said. So, Big Pap, are you telling me that you and I are going to be having early drinks on the group cruise while Mrs. Big Pap is snoozing away, and then you'll meet up with her around lunchtime? Is that the plan, dude? Let me know. Just as long as I don't miss Cozumel, Key West on my 2 cruises, I'm okay. Cozumel is one of my favorite ports. Paul, I'm with you, dude.
Yeah.
I love Cozumel. It's pretty much my favorite because there's so much to do there.
Yeah.
So much to do. I can just stay in port and have a blast at the bars. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's one thing about Cozumel. You can even just hang out in the ports.
Alana said, "That's all right. I could live at Coco Cay." I know. We saw your videos. She's reckless on the slides.
I'm just
Reckless.
wondering, Royal Caribbean's sending so many ships there now. Like they're pulling other ships and they're just all going there. And I just wonder eventually, when are people going to get tired of, like,
is it overkill?
Yeah, like overkill, because most of them are going to Coco Cay and Nassau.
Yes.
And Nassau is not the most popular port.
But they're making some cabbage
well, yeah,
out there.
but I'm just wondering eventually if
yes,
it'll get too much, because a lot of people don't want to return to the same ports over and over again. So.
That's right. Yolanda said, "Oh my God, I'm going September 15th."
Like we were looking at Royal Caribbean, and we were having trouble finding a cruise because
that didn't go to Coco Cay.
Yeah,
again.
well, we wanted to go to some other places, and we were just having trouble finding something because everything was going there.
I hear you.
So.
Hey, we enjoy the private island experience. Don't get me wrong. It's a great time because it has everything you need and kind of in one spot. But we do enjoy the ports and the culture of the ports and what the ports have to offer. And I don't know, man. I mean, you see how other people live, and sometimes it really makes you appreciate what you kind of have. Maybe what we have here, living in the country, and some of those kind of things. I don't want to get on a tangent,
but like a cruise with a variety of things. We like to see some ports and things. We also like a little chill time, kind of a combo.
Frederick Kasperzak is boarding the Disney Fantasy Cruise in 2 weeks. We just got the upgraded deluxe ocean view with a balcony. Very nice, dude. Nice. Frederick, make sure that you get lined up for the new Disney ship, The Wish.
Yeah.
Maybe. As a matter of fact, coming out in 2021.
If we ever go on Disney, maybe we'll make it on The Wish.
Ooh, Raphael said, I agree, overkill. Raphael, I am shocked to hear you say that, because I know that you guys are very, very big Coco Cay folks. I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Well, no, my thought is mainly since it's a big moneymaker now, if eventually all of a sudden it'll kind of take a halt, and because people are tired of going in there, they won't want to sail anymore, and they'll have to start changing the itineraries.
I think that they make a lot of their money on the thrill part of the island.
Yeah.
The water park, the zip line, the balloon. I know it's not a hot air, it's not a helium balloon, but whatever balloon.
Yeah, helium.
Whatever it is.
I know they've raised some of the people. They've raised the price of the water park up too. Like when we went, it was pretty inexpensive.
Well, eventually people will just start going on the chill part of it.
Now on some of the cruises I've noticed.
Nancy said we do like those giving back excursions sometimes too.
Yeah, I like those too, and it's hard to find those now. I haven't been able to find any lately.
Anik Lalonde, hey guys, late to the chat, fell asleep on the couch. I've been very tired lately. Hey, that's cool because you knew we'd still be here, so you're fine. Yeah. You are fine. What else? Do you have other stuff you want to cover? Let me get back to the agenda, because believe it or not, there is one. I know we don't follow it too well.
I don't know. Let me just see if there's
I can't believe it right now. It's 7:40 and there's 205 people still here. Thank you very much, you guys, for following us, for supporting us. I don't know if we say it enough or too much or whatever, but let me say cheers to you guys. Thank you for the love. We really appreciate it. If you're watching and you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. We would love you to do that. And also, make sure that you join us on the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew on Facebook. Tweety, you're so right.
Somebody had asked a question about Hawaii. I won't go into a lot of detail about Hawaii because I'm going to put a vlog out either later this week or early next week about Hawaii. But one thing I will say, a tip, I don't know if they're in here or not though. I'm trying to think of who it was that said that. Anything, one thing about Hawaii is it's a good thing to buy if you're planning to visit a lot of the parks and kind of see some of the things around Hawaii. If you're going to be doing them on your own versus a ship excursion, you might want to purchase a national parks pass before you go, because it will get you into a lot of the parks. A lot of them are national parks in Hawaii, and you can use
It's
that.
a pro tip.
Yeah, so you can use that when you go. And also, if you are a senior, you can get a senior discount with it. So, you can buy like I think it's like a yearly or a lifetime pass or something you can buy with those. I don't know, we used to have one. Didn't you used to have one of those? Yeah.
Are you telling me that you can get a
Anyways.
senior discount right now?
No, I said, didn't you used to have one of those the national parks passes here when you would go?
No, but
hunt
we always threaten to get one for fishing to go to the parks.
Okay.
But
Anyways,
a different deal.
but if you get one of those, that can really save you a
Yes.
lot of money if you're planning to, because a lot of people just rent a car and kind of venture out on their own in Hawaii. There's only so far you can go. You can drive around Maui in a couple hours, so it's real easy to do, real safe. So.
Trevor Glockler, what is up, Trevor? Glad to see you here, buddy. Lovely to have you in the chat here. Of the 3 times we've cruised during hurricane season, only once did we have our port changed. Have we ever had our port changed? I don't think we've ever had a port change, and that says a lot because we regularly cruise at in October. The end of October is a pretty standard thing.
Well, yeah, but we always hit the tail end of hurricane season, so.
All right.
Yeah.
So Tweety said, still over 200 people watching. Let's get over 200 thumbs up. We just hit 201. Oh. Listen, guys, if you haven't done it yet, I'm not afraid to ask. Okay, Sharon is because she won't, but I'm not afraid to. If you haven't done it yet, hit the thumbs up button. We'd love for you to do that. When you hit the thumbs up, it makes people think that you're enjoying yourself. And that's cool. I see 4 thumbs down. It's okay. We get it. You're not down. You came here. You thought you wanted a live show. You thought maybe something would be happening. It wasn't what you thought. So you give us a thumbs down. We're cool with that. But if you're enjoying yourself, hit the thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. And we do appreciate that very much. Sheila said, I thought that the agenda tonight was to get back at John. Sheila, let me tell you, between you and I, don't tell John. He's probably not watching. He's probably working on his edits. And York apparently he's got a bellyache. I don't know. He might have athlete's foot, so he can't get out of bed. Whatever it is. But listen, the idea is that they think I'm going to get back at them, so they're worried about it, right? They're conscious of it. They're fearful of it. But I'm not getting back at them. That's the joke. That's the gag. They're constantly worried about it. But I don't have anything planned to get back at them. So they're sweating it the whole time. Meanwhile, I have nothing going on.
He was too busy working on his time machine.
That is correct. I was working on my time machine. Is it time for the time machine? Do you guys... Hold on, let me get back to the end of the thing here. I got a little behind. We had our port change once. It worked out better. I think it switched from Nassau to Grand Bahamas. Raphael said that. That's cool. Thank you for the thumbs up. We appreciate it, guys. You guys know that when we talk about the thumbs up, we're talking about the thumbs up that's below the screen, just so you know.
She bought the National Parks Pass for $10.
Yes. We like that. National Park Day is coming up, free admission. Other days with the pass, I can get myself and 3 other people in for free. There you go. Got the National Park Pass for driving last year, $80.
Yeah.
There you are.
So you're ready to go to Hawaii now.
Yes, you can do Hawaii. I have a lifetime pass at Big Pap. That is awesome. We can go out to the park, you and me, Big Pap, and have a good time. I learn something every time I watch you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Jamie Wilhite. We appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, and I'll put a lot of other stuff in the excursions, things to do in all the different places in Hawaii. And
James Limerick says, I've been through a jar of olives. Practically, dude. I did deplete my blue cheese stuffed olives.
You got 4 olives.
Yes, I'm a 4 olive guy.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a 4 olive guy. Margaret Marnie Wilson. Thank you so much for the super chat,
Margaret.
and thank you so much for the support.
Wow.
We very, very much appreciate it. You are awesome. Thank you kindly for the support for the channel. We love you for that. You know what we do have? There's one thing, though. Listen, I know we have a cruise coming up here, our group cruise. And I don't know if there's any room left. If you're interested in being in it, it's October 13th. You can contact Sharon. She'll check and see if there's any cabin available. Maybe something down below. Maybe something in the laundry room. I don't know what's left.
Oh my God.
It's right around the corner. It's on the Carnival Horizon. There may not be any cabins left. But if you want to go, let us know. Maybe we can squeeze you in there. So, Tweety, maybe we can get you on board of that. Give us a holler. But I am really, really excited about going back to the Carnival Horizon.
I am really excited about the Horizon.
And there's one
That was one of our best cruises in
Yes.
last January.
We've always been, our favorite ship has still been the Breeze, but the Horizon rivaled the Breeze, and it may go beyond the Breeze this time. What do you know?
If I could take, I was thinking the other day, here's a question for some, if you could take a couple different cruise ships and put them together to make the perfect cruise ship,
Yes.
I mean, it would be the Breeze, the Horizon, and then maybe the Symphony of the Seas for me, for different reasons.
Really?
See, the Breeze
Which
is
part
our
of the
favorite.
Symphony of the Seas would you want to have?
Well, the Breeze is our favorite, but we like the Breeze for the layout of the ship. That's the main reason we like the Breeze.
And
So.
And we were on. Mike Pack was on.
Well, we had a good cruise director when we were on too, but the main thing is the layout. That's what we love so much about the Breeze. The Horizon, the reason it's right up there with the Breeze, is the customer service. The food's really good on the Horizon too, but the customer service was like exceptional. Probably some of the best we've ever had. And so that's why that's up there. And it's an amazing ship too. It is. The only really negative thing about it is that showroom, the theater.
Ooh, the Liquid Lounge.
Yeah, everything.
Bad news.
Yeah, everything else is great. And the Symphony of the Seas. It's funny. It was probably the most amazing ship we've been on. But you know, some ships you'll go on, and you're like, oh my gosh, that was so great. I can't wait to get on that ship again. We really didn't have that feeling with the Symphony, and for some odd reason, although it was probably the most amazing ship we've been on. But I throw that in there because the food and entertainment was so good.
There you go.
Those were exceptional on the Symphony. But it really, really lacked the customer service and the people skills on that, we're really big on that. That's a big thing to us. So.
There you go. Raphael, good night to you guys. Love seeing you. Thank you so much for being here. Alana and Raphael, make sure you go check out their channel. I know you have already, so I don't even know why I'm telling you. Sandra McKendrick, thank you so much for the super chat. Sandra says, I have no idea where this money goes. Okay, so let me tell you guys really quick. If you don't know already, and this is just education, I'm not soliciting, so just take it easy. So YouTube has a feature called Super Chat. If you're enjoying the content you're watching, and if the channel is set up for monetization, meaning they have over 1,000 subscribers and a certain amount of views, you can give what's called a super chat. A super chat is where you can put a couple dollars to the channel and say, hey, thanks for the effort, thanks for the content, we appreciate your hard work or whatever, and you can support the channel that way. Full disclosure, you need to know that 30% of what you send in a super chat goes to YouTube for providing the platform and for allowing you to do it and everything like that. 70% of what you put in goes directly to the content creator, the YouTube folks. So that's how it works. And if you click on the little $ deal, it will allow you to set up and send a couple bucks. You can send whatever you want, and you don't have to send anything. It's not a requirement. There are channels out there. We've seen different things on live shows where you have to really super chat to get your question answered or to get recognized or anything like that. We don't do that. We love everybody equally. But if you
we
support,
missed your
then
question,
yes.
it is just a little oversight, so just ask it again.
But I will tell you that if you do a super chat, it stands out. You can see on the screen right there that it stands out in the color or whatever, and it's noticeable, so you really can't miss it. So you want to make sure that you acknowledge everyone and say thanks. So Sandra, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sandra.
All super chats are appreciated and welcome. There is no amount that's too big or too small.
The channel in some way or another.
It does. It pays for the computer, it pays for the internet, for the service. I mean, everything. It just goes back to it. So thanks, Sandra. You're awesome. Thank you very much. Let's see. What else do we have going on here tonight? I know we fell behind. Giving back, do you mean puking all the booze you drank at Margaritaville? No, Trevor, that's a different giving back, but thank you very much for asking.
Blaine says PayPal is the best.
PayPal is the best, or is it Patreon? Well, Blaine, if you're doing Super Chat, then it'll really be just like through your credit card or whatever the case is. Patreon is something that folks set up on their channels to
kind of like pay every month.
Folks donate on a monthly basis regularly, and you add additional benefits for those people. A lot of our friends in YouTube have Patreon. We don't. We haven't done that yet. I don't think we will. It's just not something we're set up for. We like to give pretty equally to everybody out there. We enjoy what we're doing. We do this for a few reasons. We love it. It's a little bit of supplement to our lives. It allows Sharon to promote her travel business that she has. So if you need to book travel or you need a travel agent, Sharon is the gal to contact. She's got the knowledge, the desire, the time to do it. She's legit. She's allowed to work with all the different cruise lines, totally trained and eligible to book your travel properly. Many of you have probably booked travel with her already. So You can go to Sharon@Sea Travel on Facebook to check things out if you want. But that's really why we do it. In her building a business of her own, being a self-employed.
And we just enjoy, you know, we've cruised a lot and we enjoy sharing all that because, you know, it just kind of makes it more fun.
Yes.
To be able to share it all with someone.
Blaine says it pays for Leanne to be on vacation with Nurse Nancy on extra duty. You're absolutely right, Blaine. Nancy is earning double time right now. Meanwhile, we have to pay Leanne regular time for being off. It's very difficult to take care of. Is there a way to give where 30% isn't taken? That is so wrong, says Sarah Phillips. Sarah, I'll tell you what, I appreciate you saying that, and we get it. And it's hard to say 30 cents on the dollar gets taken by YouTube, but YouTube does provide this platform. We're able to set up our computer with free software through YouTube, a free service, and broadcast to you guys using their service. And YouTube enables you to donate some money to the channel, and it separates it out, and it sends us through the software. So I get it that you hate to part with 30% of your super chat, but I don't have a problem with it, and I don't know if you have a problem with it. I mean, it's business. Without that kind of stuff, YouTube may not exist. You know, they're providing the place for people to be seen and heard, and for you guys to be there to enjoy hanging out with us, and for us to enjoy hanging out with you. So, you know, that's the deal. So I appreciate you saying that. And I mean, listen, if you want to send a check to my mailbox, you can, but it's not necessary.
No.
But thank you very much for asking anyway.
He's kidding.
So I am totally kidding. Robbie O'Malley is in the house.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Robbie O'Malley, dude, are you are you on dry land? I mean, this is ridiculous. This guy, we've been following Norwegian, Robbie. We've been following you a little bit because we're getting ready to be on the Norwegian Encore in when? January?
Yeah.
In January is our first time ever that we're expecting to be on the Norwegian Encore. January, our first time ever expecting to be on the Encore. January.
Okay, Jamie.
That's what we expect anyway, our first time ever. So
okay.
So
what are you expecting something else?
I'm just dropping I'm putting a few seeds out there.
Oh, okay.
The people that stay late, I'm planting a couple seeds.
They might know a seed.
Find
some.
Yes, when you watch like a TV show, like a series, they do what's called Easter eggs.
Okay.
So I'm just dropping some Easter eggs.
Maybe
That's
we'll
all I'm
drop
doing.
some more Easter eggs towards the end of the show.
Maybe, if you're in the mood. Robbie O'Malley has been on, oh my God, I can't even remember the ship. He's been on a Norwegian cruise ship for 30 days. I don't know, Robbie, whether I hate you or I love you for that. It's disgusting and it's amazing at the same time. The dude's been on a cruise ship for 30 days. So make sure you check out Robbie O'Malley's channel and subscribe and check him out. He's got amazing things. Rob, you can, I'd say Jamie is the way to go on that. If you want your money, Rob from Life with Favor, if you want your donation to be...
If you want your donation to go to a Halloween costume.
If you want it to go to an amazing Halloween costume and let's say a refill, then you want to make it out to Jamie.
Oh my gosh.
If you want your donation to be handled responsibly, which is boring, you can make it out to Sharon. But thanks for asking.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for asking. Dave and Brandy, thanks. We love you guys. Thanks for being here. Very cool.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, so Tweety said Robbie makes amazing cabin tours and vlogs of the good life for Norwegian.
Yeah.
He does. He's creating relationships. Like real relationships, not like 2-minute conversations with people that work on the ship. It's amazing. Yes, Sheila. Yes. Excuse me.
Oh my gosh.
B. Staten said Easter group cruise, or did I just miss something?
Easter group cruise.
I think.
Oh wow. That, you know what? It doesn't have anything to do with Easter, but that is so funny. That was a good guess putting those clues together.
What's that?
You said Easter eggs, and so they said Easter group cruise.
Oh yeah, B. Staten.
Yeah.
That's a great guess, but you're wrong.
No, but yeah, I can see where you could get that from.
Yes, I see what you're picking up there. So in like TV shows and sitcoms, when they plant Easter eggs, that means it's little things that you can pick up on in one episode to kind of indicate what might happen in the next episode, I guess is all we're saying. So that's all I can really give out at this time. I'm sorry. I think it's January, if I'm not mistaken. That's what Blaine said. Gotta run. All right, Dave and Brandy, we said goodbye to them. I'm going on.
Let's see if there's any other.
Oh yes.
Hang on.
Hold on, I still have something I have to share with the people.
What do you have to share?
Hold on, what time is it? It's 7:57, guys. There's 186 people watching. I'm gonna ask you really quick right now. We've been on about 2 hours. Do we go forward? Do we keep on going live, or do you need us to shut it down so you can go to bed? Really quick, the first 10 responses, I'm gonna take the average of the first 10. Do we start shutting it down, or do we stay and keep going with you guys? What's it gonna be? We're on a 10-second delay, so probably some people might. Nurse Nancy, if you have anything to do in your real life, we would understand, just so you know. Keep going, keep going, stay, keep going. Marathon, keep going, stay, keep going, stay. Go on, keep going. Bedtime, Amanda Lee said.
All right, we'll go for about 15 more minutes.
15,
not 50.
50 more minutes, guys. You heard it right now. 50 more minutes. All right, guys, we'll hang out.
Some of the other questions people put out there, they were asking about hotel stays in Seattle and somewhere else. Anyways, on the cruise crew, the Sharonatsea cruise crew, under the files tab, there is a list of hotels for just about every port, and I added 2 more ports to it today. I added Seattle, so there's a lot of hotels by the port in Seattle, or close to it. They're not right at the port, but and then also one out by Lake Union and one by the airport. So, and then also some hotels in New York. So one thing about New York, there are not really shuttles and things like that, so they're just hotels there. So most of the hotels there just don't offer shuttles. So anyway, so I added those to it, and I have a couple more to add to that as well down the road. And I'm going to be posting an excursion list in there as well as soon as I finish it up. I'm working on it.
Sean, you're absolutely right. Crazy Cat Traveler said you got to go longer than Power DJ.
Oh.
Hold on there, Crazy Cat. Hold the phone.
How long have they gone?
I don't know how long they went. We have done 3 hours.
3?
We've done 3 hours. When I forget it was before or after Symphony or something like that. We did a 3-hour deal. That can't be you can't top that. So I don't know what Power DJ did. I know some people challenge us. Rob from Life with Favor has challenged us before. Those guys will chat it up a storm. But listen, we do the longest live show here in the cruising community, hands down. That's a given. You're gonna get it right here when you come see us. And you're right, Sean Villarreal is paying attention. Jamie doesn't have to work tomorrow. He is game. Thank you so much.
He's actually off for the next 2 days.
2 days off. Let me tell you something, guys. I don't want to toot my own horn, but if you know, this coming weekend is it's the end of the month, right? It's the holiday weekend, Labor Day weekend. So I am going to work Saturday and Sunday this weekend. And I'm taking 2 days off during the week. I'm working Saturday and Sunday so that my team, some of the people that work with me, can enjoy a 3-day weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. And I myself am going to work. Those are the sacrifices that I make.
What a nice boss, huh?
What a guy. What a guy. Nurse Nancy is proud to be a member of the longest live stream, or she may be regretting the day she signed up. I'm not quite sure. One or the other. But Nancy, I tell you right now, we love having you as part of our team. I could not thank you more. So, Power DJ does 2 hours, but yesterday was a short one. Yeah, Crazy Cat, we love you, but listen, we do 2 hours like it's like nothing every time, and usually a little longer. So,
is it on the Cruising Carnival Kids page?
What?
Actually, I believe I did put the hotels on the Cruising Carnival Kids page under the Files tab, although I did not go back and edit it today and add Seattle and New York, but I will do that. I'll try to get to that tomorrow.
Blaine 2007 has a request.
But all the other hotels are on there.
Eddie said crack open a beer. I don't have any beer. Blaine said it's time for Sharon to run the show for 5 minutes. You got this?
Oh, another drink? Oh, okay. Here, let me.
It doesn't happen often, guys, but I'm off in the morning, and that, so whatever. The only thing I was gonna do tonight was work on a video to put out tomorrow morning. But if you guys are cool with it, I'll just work on it in the morning and put it out late morning. So maybe later I'll give you a hint of what my next video is. All right, hold down the fort. Sharon, you got this?
Okay. I got it.
Are you guys cool?
I got it.
Sharon's got it?
I got it.
Okay.
Let me see where you left off now.
Okay, I'll be back.
Talk fantasy football. Rob from Life with Favor said.
Yeah, tell them. Talk about the Sharonatsea League. Tell them all about it.
I'll let you talk about that when you come back. I don't know a lot about that. I like football, but It's not my thing. Jamie kind of runs the football league. All right, let me find. Kinta CT was fantastic. We'll see how long we can go. Where can I get a list of recommended hotels? Oh, okay. So I already answered that. Yeah, it's on the Cruising Carnival with Kids page and the Sharon at Sea Cruise crew under the Files tab. Robbie O'Malley said, aren't you coming to New York City within the next year? We might be. We might be. Let's see. Oh. Another drink. Yeah. Let's see. Sharon said, this is why we have to do a group cruise. Yeah, you'll have to come on one of our group cruises. We're still trying to decide on 2021 what we're going to do. So, and where we're going to go. We're kind of waiting for a few more itineraries to come out before we make a final decision so that we don't choose one and then like all of a sudden something comes out that we'd rather do. So, Sheila says, dilly dilly. Yeah, I don't know if there's any more olives, Annette, for Jamie. I guess we'll see how many he comes back with. Big Pap, thanks for the help. Oh, you're welcome, Big Pap. My pleasure. Let's see. How do you prepay your gratuities, Marilyn? You can either call your travel agent or just call the cruise line and prepay them. You can actually get online yourself and pay them as well if you want. You can add those in. But if you're unsure, just call the cruise line. Oh, yeah. We're trying to figure out 2021. Big G and Snuggles. Catherine says she's in for 2021. Oh, February or March in 2021. And 2021, I will say that the group cruise will either be late May or October, most likely. At this time, those are the months that I guess available because we have to pull. Otherwise, we'd have to pull Matthew out of school, and it's just getting a lot harder to do that for us. Especially, we're pulling him out already. Next year, he'll be pulled out twice for longer cruises, and I don't know, we're going to try not to pull him out too much after that. Let's see.
What I missed? Did I miss anything?
Yeah. I'm just,
Woo! Woo!
I'm just trying to keep up because some of them are chatting back and forth.
They do that, don't they? There's a lot of chatter.
Guess we will be kidless for our 2021 cruise too. Okay.
Very nice. Congratulations, Sean and Paige. Yeah. Nancy, no, Jamie didn't pass out. I've only had 2 drinks, for crying out loud. Give me a break.
He probably had to go potty.
No potty yet.
Oh, my goodness.
But I did refuel. Listen, I'm not going to lie, guys.
Oh, you had some. Oh.
Well, I have some regular. These are some regular olives.
You did find some olives in it.
These are your standard pimento-filled olives. I just don't have any more of the blue cheese-filled olives.
Oh, just regular ones.
But, yes. Hey, listen, first off, I want to say to the 151 people left, thank you so much for still being here. We have cracked 2 hours. We get a little sillier as the night goes on, so I know you guys are here because you enjoy the shenanigans. So thanks a lot for that.
Star Wars said they're going to Ireland, an Ireland cruise in April. That sounds amazing. I would love to go to Ireland.
Oh my God, I would love to go to Ireland.
Really?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay. What do you want to book it right now?
Gosh, I think I'm going to let you have some more martinis. Maybe next week we'll be able to tell you we're going to Ireland.
Yeah, I'd be cool with Ireland. I would love that. Go a little Irish whiskey.
Oh my gosh.
A little good time.
Have a few more drinks, Jamie.
James said, you got olive stock or what? No, dude, I had a little bit of my regular olives left, and then I had a little bit of a standard. You know, I love the flavored olives. I love the blue cheese filled ones, but I did have some standard pimento as a backup. You know, whatever.
Said she's ready to end the stream and book Ireland.
So Tweety said?
You gotta book it while it's, you know.
You gotta book it while Jamie's bookable. Yeah. I'm feeling pretty bookable right now, Hillary, as a matter of fact. Did I miss anything good? Market Marnie, did you get that?
I missed that one.
I wish I could join you on your group cruise on October 13, but I leave on the Sensation of Grand Turk and Amber Cove November 9. Hope to do one of your group cruises soon, Jamie and Sharon. Margaret, we hope so too. And
yeah,
and I'll tell you what,
have a great time.
We have
Those are
one.
both great ports.
Yes, we have. We've been working on the next group cruise to see when we will get there and see how that plays out. Hold on, we have not got the time machine yet.
No, you have not.
Oh my God, are you guys ready for the time machine? Listen, there's something that I am. You know that we're going on the horizon for our group cruise, and you know that we went on the horizon not too long ago, the beginning of the year, and there's something that I'm really looking forward to doing again if it's offered. So any of you guys that are out there that are going to be on the Horizon cruise with us, I just want to know if you would like to do this with me and enjoy some of this. So let's take a moment really quick, guys, if you're cool with it. Let's go to the sharonatsea time machine. Shall we?
Okay, we're inside the whiskey masterclass here. I've got my official jacket on. There's Mr. Jeff is here, and also Madeline is here, and we're going to be learning a little bit about how to make some booze. Boy, this jacket just looks good. Wow. Okay, we'll check back. And here we are. Here's the teacher. What's your name?
My name is Alex.
Alex is the man. He's going to show us exactly how to make some good tasting Scotch whiskey today. We are super excited about it.
Mama and chips.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. Honey, I did it. I made my own Scotch. I did it. Look, I'm certified. I'm a.
You are a
I'm
whiskey
certified
connoisseur.
with the whiskey masterclass.
Wow.
The certificate recognizes James Asmus on this day as a whiskey connoisseur dedicated to the better understanding and knowledge of whiskeys. Congratulations on completing the first step in a journey of becoming a whiskey master.
Wow. We're going to have to frame that.
That is right. And here's the whiskey I made. It's a special blend. I called it the SAS Special.
Oh,
The
wow.
Sharonatsea Special blend. On this day, 2/2/19.
Did you get
Okay, and we are back from the time machine. I hope that you guys enjoyed that a little bit. Boy, that was an amazing time that I had there. I went with Jeff Taylor and a few other folks he was traveling with, and we had an awesome time on that particular onboard excursion. It was fantastic. I can't tell you enough. Sarwood said, have you been on an Ireland-Scotland cruise? Not yet, but we're planning on going.
No, well, we're hoping to go. We're on. We're not going there on. Next year
Yes.
we're going to Germany, and where else are we going?
Australia.
Yeah, Australia. Well, we're going
Yes.
on a European cruise, but it's not going there. So we're hoping to
That's
hit those countries at some
Hold on,
point.
there's Big G and Snuggles. What is up, guys? Hello. They said, hi, Shaza. That's a Group Cruise 2021. 2021, I'm in, says Catherine Perez. 2021 Group Cruise in February or March, please. Lots of people looking for that. So Tweety said, when the olives are gone, the martini party is over. No. When the olives are gone, it's a shock. It's not good for the martini party, but it doesn't mean that the martini party has to end. Just so you know, so Tweety. Any recommendation for San Juan? Your guy was booked. Oh, Charles Hansen. Wow, that is surprising.
He booked.
I'm glad to hear. Listen, I'm glad to hear he was booked because he is awesome.
He books out sometimes a year ahead. He books out really quickly. You have to kind of book him early. And his son used to help him, and so there was two of them. But now his son, I think,
Good night, Slinky.
Texas or something. So it's just him. solo. So
I'm not sure if we have another recommendation, Charles, because I mean he is our go-to guy, and we haven't been without him really. I mean, besides just well, listen, when we went on what ship were we on? Symphony of the Seas.
we didn't go to San Juan.
I mean, I'm sorry, the Horizon. We went there.
Well,
and we just cruised around the port area and had a great time.
There's a lot of things within walking distance you can see. Like you can go to the forts, and you can go like over by the courthouse, and a lot of areas that you can kind of walk to around there. Walk down to Umbrella Street. There's lots of food and places to get drinks and all kinds of things around there close by, without taking an excursion. Unless you want to go up to like the rainforest or something, then you'd probably have to get an excursion.
All right, there you go.
But yeah, I would just something like that. Go check out maybe Shore Excursioneer or something. Usually, like we said, the excursions on there are usually pretty good.
Yes, there are. When you get in port and you get off the ship, there will be a lot of folks there offering rides, van rides, taxis, trips around town or whatever the case is. If you really pencil in or pinpoint a few things that you want to see, then maybe you can be specific in something going. Hold on, do you guys hear the dogs?
They're outside.
Can you hear the dogs? They're getting crazy outside. There must be a cat on
I would
fence.
just, if you really, really want to see something besides just walking around and doing things on your own, I would check online and pre-book something.
There you go. Yes. Sharon, would you recommend the Behind the Fun ship tour on Carnival? I
would. We did it on the Breeze, and it was so much fun. It was amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, we loved it.
Here's the key, though. If you're going to book that tour, that excursion, it needs to happen immediately. Like, when we did it, on the Breeze?
Yeah, we got on the ship.
We did on the Breeze. We got on the ship and literally immediately, and we got on early, right? Because we're platinum. So we got on early, immediately went to the shore excursion desk, and there were people in line already waiting to book that excursion.
We were kind of like the last ones that.
It was a large group, maybe a little unique deal, but yeah, we were one of the last people to book it. If there's enough people, they'll do 2 tours. Otherwise, they just do 1. But it was a great tour. We really enjoyed it. It's cost a lot of money, though.
Yeah, well, I would suggest if you do it on a cruise where maybe you're on a newer ship. I think you would just enjoy it more. Since you're spending so much money.
That is right. Would you recommend? Sean said, I guess we'll be kidless on our 2021 cruise too. Sean and Paige Villarreal. That is good. We need to cruise with those guys. Because they are young at heart. They're young. Well, they're young and they're young at heart. They're young and young at heart. And they can remind us of our younger days of just having a great, great time. So, Paige and Sean, if you guys can contact us and hook us up and we'll cruise with you guys so we can pretend we're young again, that would be awesome. Thank you very much. Annette said, Sharon, do they do Faster to the Fun about 6 months out or before or what?
Yeah, it kind of depends. Once they come out, it really, they sell out pretty quick, so it's hard to say. But yeah, it's usually about 6 months out or so that they'll start selling them. Maybe closer to 9 at times. It really depends on the ship because there are some ships that they won't start selling them when they're new too.
Big Pap said, have you guys booked the 2045 SpaceX Group Moon Cruise? No, Big Pap, we haven't looked into the 2045 cruise yet. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make that one. You may want to talk, speaking of Paige and Sean Villarreal, they might be on that one. We may not make it to that one, but we appreciate the, bringing it up. Thank you very much. Love to keep going, said Yolanda. All right, Yolanda, we'll hang out. I'll be on Horizon 2021, said Erica Kane. You will love it. We really, really enjoy the Horizon. Where'd you get the blue cheese olives, said Kimberly. Kimberly, I got them at Walmart. I'm not going to lie. Walmart has a selection of olives, and some of them were blue cheese filled, jalapeno filled, feta cheese filled. I toyed with the feta cheese, but I stuck with the blue cheese. There's a lot of good ones. Alyssa Garcia, good night. Have a great time. Let's see. Starwood said, it's 10:06 here. I love it. LOL. Live booking. That's what Nurse Nancy said.
Live booking.
Nancy, maybe we'll do that next week. We'll do a live cruise booking. What do you think about that? Can we do that? I don't know. OBS might be able to do it. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Thank you for all we do in this cruising community. Thank you, The Tyler Show. We appreciate you. Thanks for saying that. Sharon's ready to end the stream and book Ireland right now, said So Tweety.
Oh, yeah, we read that, yeah.
What else? Hold on. I'm bounced to the end. I'm sorry. I bounced to the end.
Oh, I was reading something.
Anna Collin, good night. Glad you made it for even a short time. Thank you so much for being here. Blaine said, dog's going crazy. That Halloween costume must have arrived UPS. No, not this late. It would be Amazon this late. Good night, good night. Good night, some folks. 1:35 still here. It's 8:15. We're still going strong. Yeah. Just wondering if you guys have done the Alaska to Hawaii cruise.
No, we have not. We've just done Alaska by itself, not to Hawaii.
Big G and Snuggles said, Jamie and Sharon, have you done an ATV excursion? Big G and Snuggles, I'm very disappointed. Excuse me, I'm very disappointed right now. I am very disappointed in you guys, Big G and Snuggles, right now. We have done a few ATV excursions, not to mention in St. Martin recently on our cruise. We did an amazing excursion, and we show a tremendous amount of ATV time with great video, great music. You've got to watch it. So make sure that you look for that. Our St. Martin ATV tour. Yeah. That was on, what cruise was that on?
A Horizon Cruise.
Horizon Cruise, right? Yes, it was.
We love riding ATVs. We used to have ATVs, but we don't anymore, but we love riding ATVs.
High Seas Paul said, best pina colada ever in San Juan. All right, that sounds like a party.
Yeah, and what is it called? The Barachina, something like that.
Good night, Midlife Crazy. Take it easy. Megan Martin, good night. We understand a few folks are bailing out. It is getting late. We're down to 141. Only 141 people left watching the channel.
ATV meets ditch. Yeah, it did.
It really did. Blaine said we still get UPS at 8:30, but we're just now getting Amazon vans delivering most of our stuff. Very nice.
Annette says if Jamie gets the 1:30 costume, then Sharon can book Ireland.
Eddie Moonshine said, dude, you're bouncing through the chat like a ping pong ball. Cover one eye, bro. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
You're all over the place.
I'm good to go. I am bouncing through the chat. I'm reading so much here. There's so much activity. If Jamie can get that 1:30 costume, then Sharon can book Ireland. That's what Annette said. Did you see that?
I saw that.
Oh, my God. Yeah. We used to drag race ATVs back in the days at Big Pap. That sounds like a good time.
Yeah, sounds fun.
I just ordered my new action camera from Amazon for my upcoming cruise. I'll blog a little, but I'm not too keen being on camera myself. Come on, Margaret. Get on that camera. Show us what you got going on. Don't be afraid. Just get on there and do it. Big Gene Shuckle said, been looking, what's with Tanch and Jennifer El Loca at the Lobster Shack with no dollars? What's with Tanch and Jennifer? You mean Tony and Jenny? You guys are so crazy, Big Gene Shuckles. I don't know what's going on with that, but I told you earlier. Earlier I talked about that.
He was so, worried about getting all of his camera and things together, something that he forgot his wallet. Sounds like.
He did, but I mentioned earlier, there were so many people on the live stream that offered to buy them lunch at the Lobster Shack. It turned out they had almost 150 orders of lobster rolls sent back to their house in North Carolina. That's what I heard. Are there still rooms on the 2020 group cruise from Ebony Gem 1?
There is.
Mm-hmm.
And until the ship's sold out, there's rooms.
Yes.
Yeah. And there's reduced deposits right now, too.
So Ebony Gem 1, if you want to book the group cruise in 2020, if you want to see if there's anything available on the October 13 group cruise for sharonatsea, or any other cruise that you're thinking of, contact sharonatsea at gmail.com. That's the best way, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. sharonatsea at gmail.com. Give us a holler, send an email, and Sharon can get you taken care of.
Yeah, you can send through Sharon at Sea Travel Facebook messages, but I actually see them quicker usually through email because my phone alarms me when I get it every time I get an email, whereas it doesn't let me know the other way, so I just have to remember to check it regularly.
There you go. High Seas Paul saying, hey Charles, check out my San Juan video, High Seas Cindy and Paul. Yes, check out, definitely guys. If you're still out there, you're watching, check out High Seas Cindy on YouTube. Check those guys out. Give them a subscribe. They're pushing towards 1,000 subscribers, ready to break that number. And we'd love for you to do that. Give them a little support. Do it for us. Do it for them. And check those guys out. You will not regret it. They have a fun little channel over there.
Yeah, they do.
We jumped an ATV into our neighbor's pool in the day. Boy, he was mad. That's what I'm not surprised Eddie Moonshine would say something like Jamie, go make your wife another drink. Her glass is empty. That's what Sarah said. Did you want another drink?
No, I'm okay. I have a little bit left. I'll be okay. Yeah.
She's very responsible. Julie Desselman, good night. Big Pap, so much fun. Good night, Midlife Crazies. Good night, guys. Oh my God, I'm at the bottom of the chat right now. I'm doing so good. Is there anything else that we missed?
We missed a lot of things, but I don't know if everyone was here that had put questions out. But anyone who wanted things on ports and information on excursions or hotels, things like that, we're going to be putting those in the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew Files tab. So you can, in a few days, check that out, and there should be a lot more things there.
What you're saying is make sure you're a part of the Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew page, Sharon at Sea Cruise Crew on Facebook. Make sure you join that.
I actually thought there was, I've been posting too, like the fun times and the cruise compass and things from different cruise lines in there, and I thought I had posted a lot of other ones in there, because I downloaded them and everything, and I just realized that I did not actually put them in there yet. So I have a lot of things to put in there.
Right.
So.
All right, what else we got? Any more questions from anybody about cruising before we bail out tonight? We have rocked almost 2.5 hours right here. What else do we have? Anything else that we're missing?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, look who just appeared. The Kleekowskis. John Kleekowski just came in. I'm editing, but this is fun to listen to while doing so. Sorry if anyone commented to me and I ignored it. Yeah, John, we talked about you for about 30 minutes. You ignored about 12 to 15 comments. Way to go. They all said they were immediately unsubscribing from your channel due to your indifference to their comment.
Oh, Blaine says, tell Matthew the SAS family says hello. We will definitely do that.
Thank you, Blaine. That's very nice of you, dude. We appreciate that. And Kleekowskis, I'm just kidding, dude. We love you. You know you're all good. Big Gene Chuggles, when you do an Australia cruise, mate, Aussies can consume refreshments, mate. Well, Big G, we already have our Australia cruise booked. Are you not paying enough attention, Big G and Snuggles? Sharon, tell them what's up.
We are January of 2021. We are booked on the Radiance of the Seas.
That's right.
Yeah. Brisbane.
Brisbane.
No, I think they pronounce it Brisbane.
Is it Big G and Snuggles? Is it Brisbane or Brisbane?
Someone told me it's Brisbane.
Can you clarify that for us? We'd appreciate that.
I don't know.
Brizzy Wizzy, tell us what it is. So, Tweety, we will see you soon. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. Make sure you guys go check out So Tweety on her YouTube channel. I don't know. I just like her. I just like her stuff. She just is chill. She just shows you what she's doing on the ship. There's not a lot of bells and whistles. She's just down to earth and cool. Yeah. And she's a sweetheart, and we really love her.
That's what's great.
So, thank you, So Tweety.
I like watching vlogs where you actually see what people are just doing, like just the real, just what they're doing. It kind of gives you the feel of, if you go on a cruise, what to really expect, day to day, especially if you're a new cruiser. Because otherwise you go in with kind of a whole nother mindset of what's really.
I agree. Listen, there's a lot of different vlogging out there, and Sharon and I have talked about it. There's where you vlog you, and there's where you vlog what's in front of you, and there's when you vlog a combination of both, and different things like that, and everyone has something different that they do, and we have our own thing, and we hope you guys enjoy us. And there's a lot of other vloggers that do their own thing, and we hope you guys enjoy them. And somebody like So Tweety, we just enjoy what she does. She just comes on and talks about what she's doing and tells you how it's going and shares her thoughts and her opinions and her experience. And we enjoy that kind of stuff. So good job, So Tweety. We appreciate you. Keep up the good work. And make sure you guys go and sub to her channel. Let's see. Date and ship for 2020 group cruise. Sandra McKendrick said that.
It is October 24th on the Carnival Breeze. And it's going to Aruba, Bonaire, Half Moon Cay, and Grand Turk.
That is right, Sandra. And we recruited the tiny little, they're a very small, tiny channel. La Lido Loca. Maybe you've heard of them, but we recruited them to be part of our group cruise here at Sharon at Sea and go have a great time together with all of our cruising friends. And so come and join us all. We'd love for you to be there.
Gonna be a
Love you
great
to be there.
time. A lot
Thank
of
you,
fun.
Starwood said good night, making my night much better, much
Oh.
brighter.
Good night, Starwood.
Thank you, Star. That is awesome. Thanks a lot. Annette, good night. We appreciate it. Do you know who the cruise director is on the panorama? Debbie said.
Oh, gosh.
It's a gal.
I do.
It's
It
a
is.
lady. Who
It
was
is.
her name?
It is a girl. I can't remember her name, but I'll post it on the cruise crew if you're on there. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Betty?
No,
Wilma?
she's already
Ethel?
works with Carnival.
Lucy?
Shoot, I can't remember her name.
Susan?
I'll post it.
Trisha? Kim?
No,
Alice?
but she's pretty good.
Bill said, do they have a free trolley ride to the fort and the Capitol in Old San Juan? There is a trolley, but I'm going to tell you right now, Bill, we have not seen it.
The last time we were there, we did not see the trolley,
Yes.
although it was supposed to be running.
Yeah.
The time before that, when we were there, the trolley was all over the place. So I would just do some research before you go. If you plan to take the trolley, maybe just call or
Yes.
email the trolley company and just ask them what their hours are when they're
There
running.
you go. Yes, have a plan A and a plan B. Robbie O'Malley, dude, it was great hanging out with you. Thank you for sharing all your great Norwegian stuff. We have a Norwegian cruise scheduled in January. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Is January the first time we're going to be on the Encore or Norwegian? Is that the plan?
Well, it'll probably be the second time.
Do you guys want a couple of Easter eggs? We're down to 126 people. It's 2.5 hours into the chat. There are not, I mean, the reality is, let's be real. Anyone who rewatches this live show on YouTube will not get to 2.5 hours worth. Can we be real? Seriously, honestly, can we talk? Anyone rewatching this will space things out. They'll fast forward. They won't be there. Maybe you guys, the last 130 people here, want to know the secrets.
Since you hung out with us for so long.
Robbie
come
O'Malley.
around.
Robbie O'Malley. Robbie O'Malley, you're the Norwegian dude here in the room. Let me ask you a question. Are you familiar with...
I think he might be there. Are you going to be... Well, we were... I was invited to the inaugural event on Norwegian Encore in November. I think I heard you say you're going to be there.
That's the one in New York City for just 2 days.
Yeah.
Robbie, are you going to be there?
We're going to be there.
Wow. Sharon, that's not an Easter egg. That's
Oh.
a full-blown admittance.
Yeah. So
Or
anyways,
something.
I got an invite from Norwegian Cruise Line. So, of course, I can only bring one person with me, and they have to be over 21. So Jamie's coming along. This is the only time we will be leaving Matthew behind.
Robbie
So-
said yes.
So, well, we will get to meet you, Robbie.
All right. So here's the deal. If you got... Shh, everybody, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be quiet. This is just between us here. The 126 people watching right now. Robbie O'Malley, you're going to be there. We're going to meet you. And yes, Sharon just broke it down. We were invited to spend 2 nights on the Norwegian Encore in
New York City.
New York City prior to its inaugural New York City sailing, just to get a feel for the ship and share it all with you guys.
So we're going to be flying into New York a couple days ahead of time and seeing the sights of New York, and then getting on the Encore for a couple days and then heading back home.
And this may be the only spot that you hear us talk about it, guys. Tonight, out of nowhere, just out of the blue, we are at 8:31, 11:31 your time. Maybe if you're on the East Coast, 8:31 our time. 2.5 hours into the live show. Nobody else but us and 130 of our best friends are going to know about it. So we are going to be... Thank you. Pam Chance said it's our secret. Debbie Mo says because we're rock stars.
Now
Robbie O'Malley said, wow, this made my night. Robbie, are you serious? This made your night? You are a Norwegian god, dude.
Maybe you can
We are hoping
introduce
you
us
can show
to
us
all the
what's
big
going on.
wigs.
Yeah. Can you like introduce us to all of your big friends? Like the captain of the ship and the the CEO, the whole deal.
Oh, look who just popped in.
Who's that?
Hi, Tony and Ginny.
Oh, waiting for the comedy show. Just want to say, hey, can't hear anything.
Oh.
Give me a hand sign if you can. Have a great live. Don't worry, we didn't talk about anything tonight, guys. We can give you a hand sign. There you are, La Lido Loca Cruising. We're still on. Thank you so much. What's up, guys? I don't know if they can hear anything or not. If they can't hear us, then they didn't hear us talking about. Shh, it's a secret, guys. Only 125 of us know about it.
So next Monday night, you can get on and say, I have a secret.
Yes, but don't tell anybody. We're counting on you guys not to spill the beans because it's definitely on the down low. We're going to play it off like nobody knows and that we just show up there. But we'll be there. Robbie O'Malley, we know you're a big time Norwegian dude. It's exciting to find out that you're going to be there, and we're looking forward to meeting you. I don't know if you enjoy martinis, but if you do, I will share one with you. And if not, then I will high-five you with a Coca-Cola. Whatever. Either way, though, we're excited to talk about that. And that's coming up in November, a couple months from now. Yeah. And we're super excited to talk about it.
November 11th. Yeah.
Tony said, I see you. Showtime. Take care. Hold on. Let's give him an L. L. Rock on. That's my La Lido Loca rock on signal, just in case they can't hear us. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
That's right. Emma Nixon, she's on the panorama. That's who it is.
Who? Emma Nixon?
Yeah.
Who said that?
Blaine.
Thank you, Blaine.
Yeah.
Thank you, Blaine.
Thank you,
Blaine,
Blaine.
you are all over, dude. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it. All right, so guys, that's everything. It's been a rocking 2.5 hours. La Lido said, waiting for the comedy show. Just want to say hi.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Go down all the way to the bottom.
Want to go to the bottom? Make sure we didn't say anything.
That's it.
Sharon and Jamie say hi. I love to do that if I was on the West Coast. That's what Explore Travel TV said. Tony J, I hope you guys are having a blast. What's up? Some people saying hi to La Lido Loca. It's okay. Say hi to them. They're our loved ones. We're like family. You can say hi to them here on the channel. It's all good. It is all good. Rocking 2.5 hours with a grand finale. That's what Robbie O'Malley. Yes, Robbie, that was a grand finale, wasn't it, dude? Mentioning that. Robbie, who else is going to be there with us? Do you have the inside scoop? Just for you, us, and 128 others. Who else do you know is going to be on the on that Encore 2-day hanging out in the port in New York City deal? Hi, Steve. Paul said, can't wait to see the premiere of that ship. Enjoyed as usual.
Yeah.
Have we set a record for your longest live show? No, Debbie, we have not. We've done 3 hours before. Triple L in the house. That's Crazy Cat. Yeah, Aussie voice one time, please. Oh, Blaine, I don't know if I've got that.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, Viral Kids? I don't know if I have the Aussie voice. Don't tell the Klaykowskis, they will show up, LOL. That's what Blaine 2007 said. Klaykowski's not even listening right now. He's on, but he's editing videos. The guy's an editing fanatic. Ozzy, said Trevor.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Sharon. Dude, I can't. Sarah, oh my God, Sarah Phillips.
Sarah, thank you.
Out of nowhere, the $15 super chat. Jesus, oh my gosh. You're welcome, and thank you for being here. You're amazing.
Yeah.
Klaykowski said, I am too, LOL. Please, you know you're not watching. You're just listening in the background while you're editing. Admit it. $15 for Ozzy.
That was for the Aussie.
No, that wasn't Blaine. That was just $15 for an amazing show. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sarah.
I've yet to hear of anyone else thus far. That's what Robbie said. Robbie, it could be you and us. Robbie, would it be crazy if it was just you and the crew, the Sharon at Sea crew? And it's just the two of us. Are you going to be in New York City the night before, or are you going in the day of? What's your plan? If you can tell us your plan. If you don't want to talk about it, it's cool. If you're on the down low, we understand totally. Because we were on the down low until about 5 minutes ago.
Brizzy. Oh, Brisbane is Brizzy. So.
Oh, that's what they said.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Oh, rendering it. Oh, ooh.
Mm.
What?
The coffee is rendering an epic trailer right now. Just chilling and watching.
Yeah. More. Good night,
I live here, so
everyone.
it's a
Good
short
night,
drive in.
Marilyn.
Let me know if you'd like to get together prior one day.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
All right, so Robbie,
We are staying in Times Square.
Yes, we're going to be in Times Square, north, south,
North.
east, west, somewhere in the Times Square area. I'm not sure where. The night before, so we will we'll touch base with you and see. We're hoping to just get downtown, see some sights, see some fun things, get a good night's sleep, and get up ready to check out the encore. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's the plan. All right, remember guys, you're sworn to secrecy. 128 people were here when we talked about that. Don't tell anyone about that. That's a secret, and it's on the down low. So don't tell anybody. All right, Sharon, what else do we have? Anything else?
I think that's it.
Why don't you finish your drink?
Oh, it isn't.
For everybody out there, they want to know. Paul, we'll see you in the high seas. You guys are right. It looks like the PBR messed up York's stomach. He's got a case of the PBR bellies. The poor guy. Don't forget that your port is a place to visit and spend money and don't necessarily need faster the fun if you're new there. All right, Sandra, that's great stuff. Thank you so much. B Staten, I heard nothing. Thank you, B Staten. We appreciate that.
Oh my God.
All right, guys. Anything else we didn't cover for you guys? Any last questions? I mean, we've been here for 2 hours and 40 minutes. Is there anything else we missed? Hit us with this right now.
Like I said, we'll look back through this. If there's any questions or anything, we'll try to answer them next week if there's anything that anyone asked.
Carolyn, Virginia, super late, but I made it. Carolyn, I mean, really, dude, you're so late, it's ridiculous. Did I miss a time machine? Trevor, you did miss a time machine.
Yeah.
New Year's 2020. Gonna enjoy Galveston, January 10th. Trevor, for you, I have something special. For you, only because I love you like a brother. One more time, let's check out the time machine.
Okay, we're inside of the whiskey masterclass here. I've got my official jacket on. There's Mr. Jeff is here, and also Madeline is here, and we're going to be learning a little bit about how to make some booze. Boy, this jacket just looks good. Wow. Okay, we'll check back. And here we are. Here's the teacher. What's your name?
My name is Alex.
Alex is the man. He's going to show us exactly how to make some good tasting Scotch whiskey today. We are super excited about it.
Mama and chips.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yes. Honey, I did it. I made my own Scotch. I did it. Look, I'm certified. I'm a.
You are a
I'm
whiskey
certified
connoisseur.
with the whiskey masterclass.
Wow.
The certificate recognizes James Asmus on this day as a whiskey connoisseur dedicated to the better understanding and knowledge of whiskeys. Congratulations on completing the first step in a journey of becoming a whiskey master.
Wow. We're going to have to frame that.
That is right. And here's the whiskey I made. It's a special blend. I called it the SAS Special.
Oh,
The
wow.
Sharonatsea Special blend. On this day, 2/2/19.
Did you get
And we're back from the time machine. Woo! That time machine really messes me up a little bit.
Whoa.
Carolyn, Virginia, thank you
Carolyn.
so much
Thank you, Carolyn.
for the super chat. We really appreciate it. You are awesome. Thank you very much. Very kindly. Crazy Cat Traveler, air hockey prep update. Crazy Cat, I don't need any prep. I don't need to prep. I am a professional. I mean, let me just say that right now. Air hockey wise, I mean, maybe you've seen my skills, maybe you haven't, but I'm the real deal. The only one that needs to worry right here is Tony from La Little Loca, because I'm ready to drop the hammer.
Oh my gosh.
And when I say drop the hammer, I'm not talking about Nancy. I'm talking about me, my skills. Yeah,
We'll
I
see.
got this. Don't even worry
We will
about it.
see how that goes.
Your money is good right here. Put your money right here. That's what I'm going to tell you. Disney or Royal Caribbean out of Galveston. B. Staten. I'm going to say Royal Caribbean because Disney has no casino. Do you like to gamble?
Well, if it's a newer Royal ship, not if it's an older one. If it's Liberty of the Seas, then yes.
Okay. What are the secrets to making a wonderful Scotch? That's what Nancy said. Nancy, let me tell you, one secret is going to be this. It's not the secret to making it, because you can't make it. But the secret to drinking it is going to be this. Make sure if you have Scotch on the rocks, just have 1 large or 2 small ice cubes in your Scotch. It is the water that mixes with the Scotch to release the flavors and the taste of that Scotch. If you have too much ice, it will dilute the flavor and the taste. So 1 large, 2 small ice cubes, if you have Scotch on the rocks, is all you want to have the best Scotch drink. You're welcome. Dan, keep that money coming, and Jamie will have his $130 for his costume. That's what Blaine said. Blaine, that's very nice. I think we need a little bit more to get there, but that is a nice thought. Thank you very much.
Oh, let's see. Oh, we need to make a decision in a couple weeks whether a balloon drop on Royal Promenade or fireworks on the deck with Disney. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Disney's nice, but it's just so expensive. I don't. Everyone's different. Some people are really crazy about Disney, and if you are, then it might be worth it to you. For me, the money for Disney, it's not worth it. I would just go to the Disney theme parks and get my fix of Disney. But oh yeah, Disney needs a $700 deposit. Yeeks, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I mean, you enjoy us for our honesty and being upfront and not pulling any punches. So Disney just doesn't do anything for me.
I mean, I'm not saying we won't ever go on Disney.
Yes.
Maybe one day. I just don't see it in the next.
There's no
3
casino,
or 4 years.
and I'm not I don't want to spend my cruise vacation, like watching Disney movies. Like I can do that at home. I can go to Disney World. I can go to Disneyland for that. I want to cruise and I want to have fun and I want to do some fun stuff. And I don't need, characters and cartoons and kids to do that. I have a kid. I have a great time with my kid on a cruise. I let my kid do what he wants to do. But I just don't need the Disney deal to have fun. But that's it. So hate us if you want, Disney cruisers. I'm sorry. I'm ready for the blast. Put me on blast. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah.
Whatever. Did you nick the doctor's coat from the Whiskey Maker's course? No, BG, that was my own coat, but I did not get to keep it. I only wore it during the whiskey course. I had to give it back. The cost, is it on all ships? It's not on all ships, Charles. I don't know if it's only on the Vista class, possibly.
I think it's just, the newer ones.
I think it's about $35, if I recall. I was with Jeff Taylor, is somebody who watches the channel. He's a travel agent, a great guy, very nice guy. Him and his girl, they're great people. We enjoyed traveling with them, meeting them on our Horizon cruise and having fun with them, along with the shows. We had a great time with those guys as well on that ship. So we met. Jeffrey was the one that booked it, and
I
he
think you're
paid
actually
for it.
having trouble talking now.
I'm trying to make sure I'm saying it right.
I think the martini's finally getting to you.
No, the martini's not getting to me. So Jeffrey booked it. I paid him back for it. I want to say it's about $35 for the deal. So there you go. Someone mentioned earlier that guy looked like Pee Wee Herman. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Big Pap. Let's see. Cost of the Scotch class, is it on all ships? Yeah, that's the one I said. I missed most of your show. Linda! I'm sorry, you're going to have to rewatch it. I'm sorry to say. Sorry to say that cruise will suffer. There'll be no one at the shows or buffet. They'll all be watching the air hockey match of the century. That's what Blaine said.
Yeah.
I hope so, Blaine. Spoken like a true Scotch master,
Take
Jamie.
over the arcade.
That's what Trevor said. Spoken like a true Scotch master. Try it neat first. Water brings out some flavors, but dilutes other flavors. That's what Jim D said. Jim, I'm telling you right now that the guy who taught the class said it is the water that brings out the flavor. I'm just saying. Blaine said, I'd love to go on Disney, but gee, I need to take out a loan just to afford an interior room.
Yeah.
You can cruise 4 times on another line for the cost of a Disney cruise. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what Sarah said.
That's true.
Disney, way too much money in my opinion. Yes, I hear you. Dream's only 3/4 day long. The shows are loaded with talent. That's what Sandra said. Go ahead and book that island trip. That's what Blaine said. You're right. Disney is at least $1,000 more. Okay, we'll lean towards Royal Caribbean and booking on next cruise in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
We love
if you have a next cruise, yeah, I would go with it. With that.
Trevor said, "Can you book?" Oh, excuse me. I just put food on my mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, Liberty of the Seas. We've been actually thinking about trying that ship.
How about this question for Trevor? Right here.
Oh, can you add people to your booking later on? Yes, you can, as long as there are still rooms available to accommodate that many people. And not only that, like there could actually be a room that would accommodate, say you want to add a person to the room and make 3, and there may be rooms for 3 left, but if the ship is at it has a safety capacity as well, so if it is at that capacity because the ship's almost sold out, then they may not let you as well. But as long as you book far enough out, you should be able to add someone with no problem.
All right, Big G and Snuggles, good night to you guys. Love you. Thanks for watching. B Stan said you tipped us over.
Oh.
Thanks. I've been asking that question a lot with no answer. Thanks for your great response.
Oh, that one?
B Stan said you tipped us over. Thanks. I've been asking that question a lot with no response. Thanks for your...
Yeah.
B Staten, are you saying that you asked us with no response or just in general on other channels?
Oh.
Let me know that real quick.
I'm sorry if you asked.
Because if you asked us, I apologize. We try to answer all the questions as often as we can. All right, what else we got? Anything else, Sharon?
No, that's about it. Like I said, everything else, as there was a lot of Alaska talk too on the channel under the questions. I mean, we've done some things in Alaska, but I know a lot of the channels have been to Alaska this year. There's a lot of vlogs out there, but you know, there's a lot of things to do. I'm gonna also be putting out some tips on things to do in Alaska coming in the next month or so as well. So just watch for that. I don't want to bore like people with a ton of stuff that aren't interested in it.
So what's coming up on the channel soon? 104 people still watching. You guys are amazing. 2 hours and 49 minutes into the show.
Goodness.
Still over 100 people here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Sandra, thank you. Trevor, thank you. B. Staten, thank you. Pam, thank you. Sarah, thank you. We appreciate you guys. All right, what else we got?
I know this week we're going to probably put a video out just about every day this week because Jamie's off for a couple days, so we have some time to do that. So we have some more port videos coming out, like I said, Grand Turk, Hawaii, and probably coming soon Alaska, but not this week.
Maybe.
Jamie's got something up his sleeve, a little video, I think. And
I might have a little video lined up to talk about casinos on cruise ships. Keep your eyes out for that coming soon.
So so we'll have some different travel related videos coming out this week, and I also have a couple review videos coming out between this week and next week as well. You know, people send me things to review, and I normally don't like to review them until I've had a chance to use them. Sometimes there are certain situations where you just can't use a product, so in that case I'll usually
you just share information
I will share
about
the information.
Yeah.
But I usually like to try to use the product myself, but I actually have quite a few things. Kind of a stack of things to review, so I don't want to bore people with putting out a ton of review videos, but we'll probably put a couple out in the next couple weeks.
Yes, you do.
Because they're kind of backing up. So.
Big Pav has a question. Big Pav, have you heard back about early dining for the group cruise?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I thought I mentioned on the Facebook page. Yes. They are supposed to be seating everyone together. I got a letter or email back from the maitre d'. I spoke with him, and he is supposed to be putting all of us who wanted to sit together for early dining together. So there's a few that are on your time dining still, but I think he's going to be able to switch you over. It probably won't.
Big Pap, are you going to the steakhouse the first night?
You may not see that until you actually get on board, though, because he probably won't make the changes till just a week or so before. Usually that's when they kind of finalize all their seating in the dining room.
Is Big Pap going on the
So, and then everyone.
Hold on, so Big Pap is squared away for the early dining.
Comment.
Okay.
And then everyone that's going to the steakhouse as well has been confirmed to eat together at the steakhouse. I got that arranged with the steakhouse as well. So they've switched everyone's times to eat together.
There you go. All right, what else? Anything else we're missing? Looks like Bashir Sayeh has something to say. If you're looking for an artist from Lebanon, follow him on Instagram. Or not, I don't know. I mean, everybody just jumps into the chat and says their thing. So, whatever. Let it go.
Okay.
Check them out.
All right, good night, Bashar.
Bashir Sayeh. That's the name. Come on.
Right.
Say it right, Sharon. You know
All
how
right.
to say it.
Well, we have probably...
Oh my God, we are at 2 hours and 53 minutes with the longest night. I mean, amazing.
Yeah.
Matthew
has a lot of homework tonight,
done a great job.
We need to go check and make
job.
sure that it is getting done.
It's probably my fault. It's probably me because I don't work tomorrow, so I had an extra drink or two. I apologize.
I should say I have to go check and make sure he's getting it done.
I apologize. DJ Cruiser said there's a singles cruise group coming up. On the same sailing as the SASLL 2020. They're a fun bunch, but this means the ship will fill up fast.
Yeah, it is going to...
Hold on, DJ. Are you saying there's a singles cruise on our group cruise? Is that what you're telling me? Because that's going to be a really wild time.
That's going to be a crazy...
I'm booking it for May 2020, inside cabin on Promenade View, or for New Year's cruise on Liberty of the Seas. That sounds like a great time.
Yeah. One of these days, one of these years.
Big Pap said, what's 7 more minutes?
New Year's Eve cruise.
Ed F, thank you very much. Hey guys, all right, so we're going to wrap it up here in a minute. We're at about 3 hours. That's insane. Anyone who's out there who has not said hi yet, I demand that you come out and say hi now so we can say hi back to you guys. We really appreciate it. Robbie O'Malley said, stick around, hit the 3 hour mark. Thank you, Robbie. Robbie, we'll be seeing you soon, dude. Sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
Remember, Robbie. Shh. It's on the download, dude.
Yeah, the rest of this year is going to be kind of busy because we have our group cruise next month, and then we have that thing in New York in November. Then we're going to be on the Panorama inaugural cruise in December, and then back on the Encore in January.
Right.
So we have, it's going to be a busy fall.
Pam Shan said, how many on the group cruise?
Which group cruise?
Our group cruise.
I know.
Ours. Just say our cruise.
Well,
just say ours.
Okay, this one coming up?
Yes. Almost 20 cabins.
Yeah, about 20 cabins.
There you go. Hello, the Claykowskis. They said hi. Trevor Glockler said doodles, question mark. Sarah said, you're not single, Jamie. Don't get so excited. Hello, Mr. Knet, MRK Net. What's up, buddy? Diana Schultz, hello. Amy Franzak, said it earlier, but you missed it all. Hi. Judith Yancey, hello to you both. Hello, Judith. Nice to see you.
Oh, Diana, how does Matthew like high school? Oh, he likes it. He's getting used to it. It's different. It's a change, but
It sure is a change. It's totally different.
Yeah, but he's getting used to it.
All right, guys. It's 8:55. We're gonna wrap this thing up.
Cruise on Princess in 2021. Everyone wants to go to Alaska.
Be sad, and we'll think about that. We'll take that into consideration. Thank you very much. All right, anything else we missed? Is that it? Are we done? Are we done now, Sharon?
I think we're done.
Are we done?
I think we are done for the night.
Okay, so what do you want to wrap up with? You want to wrap up with our sponsor video? Do you want to wrap up with our final picture? What do you like?
Sure. I don't care, I guess.
You don't care? You're open to whatever?
Whatever.
All right, so whatever.
Yeah.
So, listen, everybody. Cheers. Thanks so much for watching. We love you guys. Long show tonight. We really enjoyed it.
One
it was
thing
fantastic.
I will say, I have this here. Let me show them.
Oh, show them the deal.
Okay, so one really quick thing with the video, the sponsor, the Emma term. I got this here. I don't think you can see it though.
Put it up close. Put it up closer.
I'm just going to show them. There's one thing about this versus the relief band for anyone that has nausea. The relief band, you have to put that gel on your wrist to kind of, for the conducting gel, I guess. This you don't need any gel, so it's kind of nice. You don't have to have all that messy gel and anything. It just works. It plugs right in with the charger right to your computer or USB port. So I think these came out after the relief band, so it's a little newer version. So they're kind of cool if you have you know, prone to kind of seasickness or whatever. But I do have this, and I have the relief band, and don't really get that seasick. So I'm considering giving one of them or both of them as a giveaway at some point. But I just don't know. I hate to give away kind of like, I don't want to call it electrical device, but devices that, you know, and be responsible for anything. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But if anyone out there gets really, really extremely seasick and they would really like to try something like this, you know, send me an email and let me know. You know, I might be willing to just send you one of them because, like I said, right now they're just, both of them, this and the relief band, are just sitting in my closet. So
until your next cruise, of course, when you would wear it.
No, the little wristbands that are little, like, look like little sweatbands, those actually do the trick for me whenever I get a little queasy. So I don't really need anything more than that. So, anyways. So if there's anyone out there that gets really seasick, let me know.
All right, so let's give you a little glimpse. What is Sharon exactly talking about here? Check this out.
Tonight's live show is brought to you by Emeterm, an anti-emetic or anti-nausea device. A great option to eliminate seasickness on a cruise. This is a comfortable wearable device worn right on your wrist. It is placed right on the P6 pressure point on your wrist that sends electrical impulses to stimulate the median nerve, then travels to the brain via the central nervous system, which helps alleviate nausea and vomiting. It has 5 different levels to customize to fit your needs. It has an easy-to-use button to turn on and off and even change the settings. It comes with a very convenient magnetic connector that attaches right to the device for charging through a USB port. Just like any product, always read the instruction manual prior to using this device. So if you are someone who is prone to motion sickness but love to cruise, this may be a great option to make your cruise vacation much more enjoyable. Once again, this is Emeterm, an anti-emetic or anti-nausea wearable wristband.
Boom! There you go. Emeterm.
Well, good night, everyone. Happy cruising. See you next week.
Is that it? We're going to wrap it up. All right, you guys are awesome. We love you. Thank you so, so much for watching. We really, really, really appreciate it. Good night. Have a great, great week. It is Monday. Monday is the best night of the week. We love you guys for being here. Thank you so much.
Wow.
And
3 hours.
Peace. Yes, Big Pap, we do 3 hours. We're not afraid to do 3 hours. We don't care. We have a good time. We love hanging out with you guys. So there's no limitations here at Sharon at Sea. Peace out. We love you. See you later.
See you next week.